Hi, everybody. Having a little bit of computer glitches here. Hold on, I'm trying to move my computer without unplugging it. Just a moment. That should work. Today is my day of rest, my day off. So I thought I'd come on here to talk to you guys about what you might like me to read next for my book reading. Now, I already told you about How to Break Your Addiction to a Person, but I cannot for the life of me find that book. I'm sure it's here somewhere. I just got to keep looking for it. But I have other books I wanted to share with you and see if any of these might seem kind of interesting to you. So, I have this book, Dealing with People You Can't Stand. I think we have plenty of these on and off of YouTube, most likely. It's called How to Bring Out the Best in People at Their Worst by Rick Brinkman and Dr. Rick Kirshner. So this book, it says, dealing with people you can't stand has been helping good people deal with bad behavior in a positive, professional way for nearly 2 decades. Unfortunately, as the world becomes smaller and time more compressed, new difficult people are being made all the time. So Kirshner and Brinkman have updated their global bestseller to help you wring positive results from even the most twisted interactions you're likely to experience today. So it says you're going to learn to use sophisticated listening techniques to unlock the doors to people's minds, hearts, and deepest needs. Apply the take charge skills that turn conflict into cooperation by reducing the differences between people, and transform the destructive behavior of tanks, snipers, know-it-alls, whiners, martyrs, meddlers, and other difficult types of people. So you are going to find out the tools for bringing out the best in people who are at their worst. This sounds like a really good book. It really does. I think I've read it once, but I don't remember much about it. So that's one option. I'm trying to keep the genre of books kind of close so you know what we're dealing with. This book, Scary Close by Donald Miller. I actually ordered this off the internet because I think it was written by like a private author. It's published by Nelson Books. Nelson Book Publishers are pretty good. So basically, it says he built a career emphasizing the funny and smart bits of his personality, but when playing a role turned into an identity crisis, he found it impossible to find true intimacy. Headed toward a life of loneliness and isolation, he met a few guides who taught him the only way to connect with others was to be completely honest about who he really was. But in an age when we all act as our own publicity agents, would he be willing to impress fewer people to honestly connect with more? The results are scary close. So this is a dude's personal autobiography. It says, dropping the act and finding true intimacy. You see, he's got one of those fake nose and glasses things on. He's basically saying he finally got real with himself. So that might be something interesting if you like autobiographies or biographies. I think that's an autobiography. I think he wrote it about himself. Then we have this one, Crazy Makers. You've probably heard of this. Living with insensitive, tactless, careless, inattentive, difficult, self-absorbed, neglectful, damaging, condemning, treacherous, or harsh, hard, deceiving, prejudiced, and paralyzing people. That pretty much sums up everybody you probably know in one form or another, maybe even yourself. I don't know. So you're going to identify what lit the fuse, adopt the sidestep alternative, which teaches you to sidestep the 2 minefields, power and control, when struggling with the self-absorbed. Maintain your balance by asking yourself questions like, is he or she making sense, or is this actually a distortion? Adopt introspective reminders. I am not crazy. I am not going crazy. I refuse to accept this assault as valid. So there's another one. That's by Paul Meyer and Robert Wise, MD and PhD. There's another option. Then, of course, everyone's favorite, Boundaries. When to say yes, when to say no, to take control of your life by, of course, doctors Henry Cloud and John Townsend, some very favorite authors that write a lot of books like this that get you out of those pickles where you find yourself with control freaks that want to dominate your life. Okay. I'm going to see if it tells us anything here. So we're going to be talking about physical boundaries, mental boundaries, emotional boundaries, spiritual boundaries. Can I set limits and still be a loving person? What are legitimate boundaries? What if someone's upset or hurt by my boundaries? How do I answer someone who wants my time, love, energy, or money? Aren't boundaries selfish? Why do I feel guilty or afraid when I consider boundaries? Yeah, so definitely a good read right there. And I know a lot of people have asked for the boundaries teaching, so the boundaries book. So I might share that one. I'm not sure. And then this is the last one I have until I can find the How to Break Your Addiction to a Person. How to Heal a Broken Heart in 30 Days. A day-by-day guide to saying goodbye and getting on with your life. And yeah, it's step-by-step, definitely. By Howard Bronson and Mike Riley. How and Why to Cry Till Dry. Good Ways to Beat Loneliness. Why It Pays to Forgive Your Ex. How to Let Go of Old Memories and Resentments. This is a really good book. I did read this cover to cover. It actually helped me heal from a breakup with a narcissistic former mentor. So this is a really good book. And it's day by day, so it'd be more like a daily reading. And I'll just tell you a few of the chapters. You can tell me if this is the one that you vote for. So Independence, Make a Plan for Action, Expression, Cry Till You're Dry, Values, Reason Trumps Feelings, Renewal, The Heart's Garden, Pathways, Affection, Protection, Rebirth, Grieving, God, and Giving. So it is kind of a godly book too. So if you like, more God-centered things, it's a good book for that too. So those are some of the books that I have, and you can choose whichever one sounded good to you. Let me know in the comments below, and we will read those books. And, we got our whole lifetime till God decides it's over, and why not, read together and discover things about ourselves and stuff. All right, so anyway, is anybody going to talk today? If not, here we go. Hillary. The authors of, which one? Scary Close, the author is Donald Miller. Dealing with People You Can't Stand, Rick Brinkman and Rick Kirshner, both doctors. Crazy Makers, Paul Meyer, MD, and Robert Wise, PhD. How to Heal a Broken Heart, the one I just showed you, Howard Bronson and Mike Riley. Probably not very common, popular authors, I wouldn't think. I don't know. These are old books. And then Boundaries is Dr. Henry Cloud and John Townsend, both doctors. So yeah, there you go. I have a yawn coming on, but it doesn't want to come out. It's frustrating. I need to look and see what Matthew, good. He talked himself out of an anxiety attack. He was yelling no, and he felt the storm go away. Wow. I'm going to tell him, great job. There's that yawn. Yay, finally. They're doctors. I think the one maybe from How to Heal a Broken Heart in 30 Days may be possibly ministers. Let's see. Howard Bronson, he wrote 8 books on bereavement, self-empowerment, and creativity. Master's degree, Boston University. Studied psychology at University of Denver, and he lives in Laguna Beach in California. Mike Riley, marketing consultant firm, serving institutional clients. Inventor and entrepreneur, earned his graduate journalism degree at Northwestern University. It really doesn't say for that one. Actually, Matthew's on his way to work. Yeah, he's on his way to work. He just texted my phone to let me know that he talked himself out of an anxiety panic attack. So I'm really proud of him. Oh, it's my cousin's birthday today. I should probably say happy birthday. Anyway, so that's just some examples of books that I could read next since I finished the Safe People book. So whoever wants me to read, you can just put your suggestions based on those books I just told you or whatever down below. And I will be happy to get started as soon as I have a majority vote on whatever anybody wants. And I pretty much know who our regular people are in here. So I'll know you if you leave a comment below, So just do that. Anyway, other than that, I just came on to chat because it's my day off. Yesterday was Matthew's day off. Today's my day off. And it's a day to not work, just to rest and relax and do things I enjoy. And I enjoy being on here and talking to all you wonderful people. So here I am to talk to all you wonderful people. Hopefully more than Hillary is in here and we can have a nice chat. I hear it is a frizzy mess today. It's probably the change in weather and temperature and stuff. It's just staticky. Anyway, I'm still waking up. Obviously, I think I need some chocolate. Sure, I already had chocolate. I had a Linder truffle. I need some coffee is what I need. Definitely some coffee. A little bit, just to jog the brain cells a little. But I have been neatening my food shelf and making room for some books in here so that when I was done talking to you about these, I don't have to worry about getting right out to the shed again. I'm just going to set them on the bookshelf over there with the canned goods. Save me a little bit of a trip or a urgency, I guess, from rushing to put those away. Are you off today, Hillary? Do you have off of work? I like having days off once in a while. It's nice. I think I'm going to make a roast in the steamer and some vegetables so I can eat a nice meal later. Matthew said he's going to talk about it more tonight. Hang on a second. I'm telling him you said good job. I love you and really do feel blessed to have you as a wife. It's an honor. Oh, that's nice of them. That's good you're off. Like my pretty shirt. This is one that I got down the street from the neighbors. I really like this shirt. This, my daughter Randy gave me this pretty scarf, and I thought it looked pretty nice with this outfit, so I wore it. Matthew says, thank you, Hillary. So what's new with everyone? What's going on today? What are your plans? What's happening? What's the dealio, guys? Ladies? Thank you. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a pretty shirt. I fell in love with it when I saw it. I love this layered look thing that was real popular for a while. I don't see a lot of people doing it anymore, except maybe with like tank tops and stuff. But I like it. I think it's comfortable and pretty. All right, so I am now sticking stickers that I have for my calendar. On my calendar, see, there's one for laundry, exercise, trips, dentist, doctor, birthday. I'm arranging my calendar so it's a little easier to see when I look farther away from it. So I'm going to stick on the doctor appointments and stuff like that. And then Matthew can see them easier too. I love stickers anyway. I'm like a kid at heart, seriously. So I'll put this one on the doctor appointment. I love you too. All right. It's another. They should have one for therapist appointments, but they don't. So I guess I'll just put doctor appointment on his therapy appointment. We got a couple doctor appointments coming up. We also have a therapist appointment coming up on the 18th at 8:30 in the morning. Nobody's talking, man. My room today. We got 5 people here. Wow, 5. That's it. Okay. He set another standard. Anxiety no longer controls him. Good. That's awesome. I'm proud of my husband. He's come a long way. And coming a long way. Oh, there's a party coming up. Going away party for my daughter. It's a sad but a happy thing. I guess I could put that as girls' weekend. Now I'll put a little piece of cake on that one. I got all these little pieces of cake I can stick on there. Which one do you like? Which color? We got black, we got yellow, we got orange, we got pink, blue. I think that's more like a teal. I'm going to pick one of those pieces of cake color stickers and put them on my daughter's party day on the 27th. Ooh, he said he thinks he might understand Word of Faith better now. Yay, that's positive for me. Okay, well, since nobody else is going to pick, I think I'm going to go with a teal. Because my daughter loves green, and I really don't like this ugly olive green they got here. So I'm just going to put a teal one on there. Yeah. Okay. Anything else coming up? I don't think so. I think we're good. Just tutoring tomorrow all day long. I'm going to start working myself up to tutoring straight through instead of 2 hours break, 2 hours break. I'm going to try to go 3 hours break instead of 2 hours break. See if I can do it. Stretch myself a little bit. All right, September 17th, 12:15. That's another doctor appointment. Okay, so I got to stick that one on there. Where did it go? Dentist, doctor. Okay, there. 17th doctor appointment. Oh, there. Pretty soon we're going to be into October already. Can't believe it. Well, I'm glad to see everybody so happy to have me on here at this hour. People that beg me to come on all the time. Oh, that's cool. He showed me this one. He sent me this, that little baby that's worshiping God. The sad thing is that baby died in real life. And it's sad. What a little angel to be taken to heaven so young. And don't stop. Don't give up. And that one says, watch, stand fast in the faith. Be brave, be strong. Let all that you do be done with love. I'm going to say yes, amen. I'm glad I started my day with praise and worship music because my day's going great so far. Definitely can't complain about the day thus far, other than people not talking. Hillary is, but nobody else is talking. I'm not sure why, but maybe nobody's got anything to say. Could be. So I guess just sit there and watch me do whatever I'm doing. I'm about to write in my journal. It is the 14th today already, man. We are almost halfway through September, y'all. Seriously. Where does the time go? Jeez. Today I get to let my daughter's doggies out. She's going on another trip. So I get to do that. Let's see. Yesterday was like a super high carb day for me, like really high carb, 2000 something high carb. So today is going to be a more sensible day, more like meat veggies type thing, not the carb thing. You might have a little carbs, but nothing like major. And it also, I'm doing the what to eat when diet, the when way. So that means I pretty much can eat whatever I want one time a day, and then the rest of the day I kind of have to stick to like protein and very low carb vegetables if I want to eat anything. So like a piece of cheese or two, some kind of vegetables, whatever. But basically, I'm eating the same way I was eating. I'm just trying to put the majority of the carbs in the morning time, not later on where I'm not burning them off. So what do I write today? What shall I put in my journal today? Let's see. Woke up and listened to Jewish praise music. Subscribed to channel, which I didn't know there was this channel on YouTube. So that was pretty cool. And then after I did that, I gave Matthew a hot patch for his sore back. He had a very sore back today. So we stuck this hot patch on it. And I followed him till he left for work, because I wanted him to know that I loved him and I was going to miss him. I'm trying to really put him first and make him know that, let him know that he is extremely important to me. Not only give him something to come home to, but something that he's going to want to not leave. That's the plan here. Okay. And I would tell you what I'm going to do for him later, but he's probably watching this, I'm guessing. He might not be, because he starts work at 11:30, something like that. He left early today, probably to gather his thoughts and stuff. And that's good. Everybody needs that alone time, where you can just be alone with your thoughts, with God, with whatever. All right. And then I did a Proverbs video, a James video, and a letting go video. So it's been a pretty prosperous day for me already. But to me, that's not work. That's basically ministry to me, in a sense, or outreach, if you will. So I don't consider that like work on the Sabbath. I'm not going to be doing any tutoring till sundown, and I won't be doing any housework until sundown, if I even have any to do. But I will go and let the doggies out before sundown, because that's a necessary thing I need to do for those doggies. So I'll be doing that later. And then probably Matthew will ride himself home at 8 o'clock, or I might go pick him up. We'll see. Because I think it gets dark by then here. So I might have to pick him up. Anyway, so this is what we got. We got Hillary. Hill, more hill, lot of hill, so much hill. Wow, all hill, all the time. Sounds like a radio station. Tune into Delusion Dispeller, channel WWYH, for all hill, all the time. Because it seems like that's all we got here is Hillary. You are the star of the show, Hillary. Hillary, you should come up and be on panel with me. Seriously, since you're the only one talking in here. You could even keep your picture off, like your face off if you wanted, and just talk. You know what I mean? Are you still here? Lurkers. Yeah, where is everyone, lurkers? Make yourself known. Speak now or forever hold your peace. What do you say, Hill? You want to do a collab with me? Do you do collabs, Hillary? Probably not. That's okay. You can just hang out. I guess. I don't even know what I'm doing today. I'm going to be eating soon. I am going to make a roast pretty soon. I know that. So I might get that together into the steamer. And hey, Jealous Seagulls, how's it going? How is it going? I saw seagulls the other day and I thought of you, by the way. I think it was when I went to pick up Matthew, and at the mall parking lot there were seagulls. Oh, okay. Your camera's broken. I gotcha. Okay. Well, maybe another time if you want to. Jealous Seagulls, you want to come up and do a collab with me? Do you do collabs? I don't really know who you are. I'd be taking a risk, I realize this, but it's kind of boring sitting here talking to myself once Hillary leaves. Anyone want to talk? Heck, if Carly came in right now, I would let her up on panel. Because I really just want someone to hang out with me and talk and make this a good live, you know. Oh, that means you click on the link and you come on camera with me and we talk. That's what a collab is. That's what it is. Means a side-by-side type thing. You know, you talk in your little screen, I talk in my little screen. We just both talk together for the room to enjoy. Yes? No? Sound good? Are you game? Don't you do that? Let me know. Let me know. I do appreciate you saying hi, though, finally. You don't need to lurk. I mean, if you want to lurk, that's fine, but I am desperately struggling here to get anybody to say anything. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I don't know. Oh, what's your content? What is your content? What would I not enjoy? But you're probably right. If you know me by watching me, you probably know what I do and don't enjoy. But couldn't we find some commonality? Rachel, are we going to talk today, Rachel? Do you have time? Do you still want to talk to me? I hope it wasn't anything like an emergency that we absolutely should have talked and didn't get to. Because I know you really wanted to talk to me. Though I don't know exactly what it was about. So, but I'm here if you want to talk. If it's private, we can arrange time today to talk on the phone or on the camera or something like that. Because I trust you. I don't feel nervous around you or feel like we don't have a rapport. I feel pretty comfortable. Even though I haven't talked to you yet on the phone, I sense that I would be okay with you. Hey, Marie. Hey, Ruby. Hi. How are you, Red Ruby? I was just reading your comments. Yeah, I'm pretty good, Marie, I have to say. I was reading your comments, Red Ruby, on my other channel. It was the Fight Nice channel. And yes, it was a epic fail, disaster, bad plan. I do that sometimes. Oh, I'm supposed to check out your channel first. Okay. All right. I will, Jealous Seagulls. I will check out your channel. Not a problem. So, Rachel, what's the deal? Are we talking, or do you have a plan to still talk to me? Pink's channel? Like Pink Lady Luck? That Pink's channel? Pink. Let's see. I will try. I don't know if she's still under the same name, but maybe it'll pop up anyway. The missing woman? Can you tell me the name of what you're talking about? There's a lot of things on Pink's channel. Wow. And I haven't been here in a while, so I don't know. But I will check out what you're talking about. Oh, where did my... Hold on, I'm getting confused here. I can see I'm going to start doing some blocking already. Okay. Thanks for letting me know I need to start blocking some people or deleting comments, etc. Do you care to rephrase that, Miss Mystery? I'm not sure you got letting me know I need to start blocking some people. Jeez. There goes my YouTube popping on there unexpectedly. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, no problem. We can chat today for sure. Let me know the time. You can email me if you want or tell me now or whatever. Okay, so first of all, to answer the question, since it never disappears off of StreamYard, what is up with video where you ask for GoFundMe money to pay for your house when you admit that your goal is to only make $150 a week? Okay, first of all, my goal is to make at least $150 a week. My husband works also, and that's actually something that we both decided, and it's up to us how we live our lives and pay our bills, not you. There, is that the answer you're looking for? Okay. No, I know, jealous seagulls. You wouldn't want to offend anybody. I get it. Any other questions, Miss Mystery? Since you seem to think it's your job to tell me how to run my life, what other questions do you have? Yeah, that's true, Red Ruby. Rachel, do you have my number? Did I email you my number? Can you email me and I will give you my number? Oh, no, it's fine. I'm just looking for a conversation anyway, so if people want to come in and question me, let them. I don't care. I just realized this morning, I went to bed last night. No, that's fine, Marie, don't. You can even email me what you're talking about if you like. There's my email address. Here, I'll put it up on the screen so everybody can see it. Okay. You and your husband are both working, and yet you still want people to pay for your home. We're working, but our jobs are paying bills and very little towards the home because we don't make that much money. Retail and tutoring do not make you a millionaire or even a thousandaire or a hundredaire to afford payments. And I have every right to do a GoFundMe as much as anybody else does for whatever I want. So next. Thanks, jealous seagulls. Salty, brush it off, brush it off. I agree. Salty, salty. You are the salt of the earth. You are the salt of the earth. But if that salt has lost its flavor, it's got nothing in its favor. You are the salt of the earth. Be the right kind of salt, Miss Mystery. Oh, that's good. I'm proud of you. Hello, Miss Mystery. That's the way you chose to handle your situation. And I'm glad it worked out for you. But I'm sorry that you lost your home during Hurricane Katrina. That's very, very sad. I feel for everybody that has been through any kind of national disaster or natural disaster, which to me is an oxymoron. How is something natural, which sounds positive, a disaster? I just never did understand that. To me, it doesn't make sense. But I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for your heart problems, and I'm sorry for your disability. I'm not really sure telling somebody to F off makes you in a good light, but okay. In fact, I now have to hide you on my channel simply because of your screen name, which violates my rules. So I suggest if you want to come back in here, you change your screen name. If you don't, that's fine too, because you're not bringing anything but negativity anyways. So you're now hidden on my channel, not because of what you said, not because of your questions, but because of your screen name, which clearly violates my rules. Okay. Anyways, next. See, I've been accused of playing favorites, and I won't do that. If somebody comes in with a perverted screen name or cuss words in their screen name, they're automatically going to be hidden as soon as I see it. That is number 4 of my rule. 0 tolerance for perversion or violent talk threats, including violent screen names or perverted screen names and profile pics. That word with an F is perverted, so it's not allowed in my room. Oh, wow, really? Oh, Red Ruby. I am so sorry. Please tell your daughter I'm sorry and I'm sad with her for her doggy. Oh my gosh. My heart goes out to her too. Condolences to that little girl or older girl if it's an older daughter. Either way, there's nothing worse than losing your beloved pet. You see right through me? Really? I don't like your screen name either. It looks violent. It's got a sword on it. And it gives me a bad feeling. It makes me uneasy. So, yeah, you're going to get blocked as well. Hidden, whatever. Hidden, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's terrible. Gosh. And there's really nothing to say to comfort you because that's like a family member. And I really sincerely sometimes think it's harder losing animals than people. Only because animals are so innocent. Thank you, Marie. I'll check it out. Thanks for the heads up. I know. Terriers are so cute. Little tiny doggies. Ugh. There's nothing worse than that. Seriously. Oh my gosh. A bear? Ugh. How did the bear get to the doggy? Did the doggy run away? Ugh. That's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I'm so sorry. It would make me sick too, for real. Absolutely awful. Thanks for telling us, though. God, please send comfort and peace across Red Ruby's path today and across her daughter's path for the loss of this poor dog. And the little kids. that lost their beloved little fur friend. Oh, that's so sad. So you've had him a long time. I know. Our dogs. We've had all older dogs. No, I don't block everyone. You feel free to stay. You don't have a violent looking picture, and you're entitled to your opinion. And I'm entitled to disagree with it, which I probably will. Yeah. Gosh, Ruby. What was the doggy's name? Oh, wow. Bears in the garage. Wow. Thankfully, we don't have bears around here. That'd be one more issue I'd have to deal with. Yeah, your grand dog. I know. I'm going to take care of my grand doggies today. I know how that is. I know when my other grand doggy got hit by a car, and it still hurts my heart to this day. It just keeps reliving in my mind. I'll never forget that day. I didn't see the dog get hit, but my husband had to carry the body of the dog over to the side of the road. So my daughter could, I don't know if she buried him or cremated, I'm not sure. But yeah, it was, it's something you don't forget, that's for sure. And that's really hard. Yeah, I would imagine a bear rug, probably. Wow. I don't really have words to say. Like I said, I'm reliving my own nightmare as well. So I understand. And the callousness of the person that hit the dog. Ugh. You're welcome. Of course. Definitely sympathy. Can't even imagine. I can't imagine, actually. Can very much imagine. I've lost animals through very violent situations, and that hurts. And I don't know how, you will handle the aftermath of the situation, if your daughter will want another dog or not. But if I look at it this way, if she does decide to get another dog, it does somewhat heal a place in your heart. It will never replace the beautiful dog that she lost, Apache. It will never replace Apache, of course. But it might heal a spot in her heart while she's grieving, if that's what she wants to do. If not, I totally understand either way. I know that my daughter waited a while after her dog was killed by the driver, and she now has a different dog that's not even the same kind. I mean, he's kind of like that. I'm pretty sure her dog that she lost was a female, and this dog is a male. But she waited a little bit before she rushed out and got another dog. And this dog is a Mastiff boxer. The dog that was killed was a boxer. I miss that dog. Oh my gosh, it's making me sad just thinking about it. Because Harley, her boxer dog, was just getting really, really close to me that week. And I was just embracing the idea that I was a grandma to a dog, calling her my grand doggies. And yeah. And also, it was hard on the other dog that was used to having Harley to pal around with. Lucy, the poodle, she was used to having the boxer dog. Hi, Vicky. Oops, let me not skip over Red Ruby. Oh, it's still so sad, Red Ruby. I'm sorry. So when Lucy lost Harley, it was hard on her. And then they got another doggy who is named Jarvis. You've seen Jarvis on some of my videos. The Mastiff Boxer something mix. I can't remember all of what all the mix is. I never remember that. My daughter has to always tell me. But I love those dogs. And I loved Harley. And Carol always, you know, she loves her dogs. And those dogs know her and they obey her, respect her. So, yeah. Doggies are so wonderful. And kitties. Yes, they do. There's no doubt about it, Marie. They definitely mourn the loss. I mean, I have my 3 cats now, and I just can't imagine anything happening to any of them. It just would pain my heart, like, beyond. I probably would go into a little bit of a depression, if not a huge one. Especially if, you know, my 2 that I've grown with for so long, Me and Carmine, got killed. Teddy Bear, I don't know that well. I'm still getting to know Teddy Bear's mannerisms. And Teddy is diabetic and he's very old. And he is not a, what's the word? He's not used to being nurtured, maybe. So he's not real huggy, holdy. He's kind of like that with Matthew more than me, I think. It's not that I wouldn't mourn if he passed on in some way, but I just don't feel the bond with him that I have with the other ones. I'm really trying to develop that, though. No, it's okay, Red Ruby. At least we know we can pray for you today. This is my Sabbath day, so I will definitely do a special prayer time for you and your daughter and your grandchildren, for sure, and anybody else affected by that. Yes, definitely. Excuse me. Dogs are a blessing. Cats are a blessing. Animals are a blessing, really. I love animals. Bears, maybe not such of a blessing when they kill a dog. Ugh. Oh, definitely. I have nothing but sympathy for people that lose animals or loved ones or see an animal abused or, heck, even like what they call roadkill. I hate that term. That's an animal that's dead on the road, harmed by a vehicle or something, or some evil person or child. And they're not roadkill. Those are animals that lost their lives that are dead. You're probably right, Kathy. I'm not saying I don't feel a bond. I don't feel as close a bond. I haven't had him in my life that long. We just got him not all that long ago. So it takes time. Me and Carmine, I have had for, let me think, 8 years. So it's been a long time. And they have been with me through my divorce, through when my husband went to jail, ex-husband now, and through meeting Matthew, and when my daughter was still here. They were there all that time. Yeah, it's absolutely awful. Awful. Very degrading and very insulting to a human creature. Sure. Animal creature. I don't know, what would you call them? Not human, but to a bovine creature, to a bird creature, to a rodent creature, any of those creatures. It's just very sad when you see a dead animal on the road or something that went through terrible terror before it died. And there's no reason for it. There's no excuse for it whatsoever. We kill people. We kill animals. I understand some people killing animals for food. I still eat meat. I'm still working on that. I'm very afraid for my health of not eating meat. As I've said before, I really get very sick when I don't eat meat. So, yeah. Yes, he's diabetic and he needs more affection, and he gets more affection now. Usually what we do is we bring him in and feed him separate from the other cats and make sure to pet him and love on him and tell him he's loved all the time, all the time. But he prefers to stay under the bridge during the day. He does not like coming out from under there. When we bring him in, he will stand at the door and just look at you like, are you going to let me out to my place where I like to go or not? So he likes to be under that bridge. He has a special spot under there. There's like a little indentation on the ground, and he sits right in there. And if you try to get him out, he gets very upset. So we let him be where he wants to be. He's a free will creature. But he does get fed separately from the other animals so that we make sure they don't eat his food. It's his food. I give Mita like a little tiny bit because she doesn't eat much anyway. But he only eats about maybe not even 3/4 of a can, the little cans, at a time. And he eats twice a day. That's what the vet told us to feed him. Yes, true, Vicky. They do. But that is true, Kathy. People that are chronically ill are very misunderstood, especially if the illness is on the inside. And, it doesn't show on the outside, so people don't realize you're hurting and suffering unless you tell them that. And sometimes when you tell them, they don't believe you. So I know what you're saying. I definitely do. I have a cousin that has children with mitochondrial disorders, and some of them look like they have certain types of things they're challenged with, but others of them don't show it. So people doubt that they have issues, but they really do. They've about 4 of them, I think, have had feeding tubes at one point in their life when they were younger. I don't know if they're all off the feeding tubes or not. I'm not sure. But she has 12 kids, 12 children. And people don't believe that they have disabilities. So I know what you're talking about on that one. And she has disabilities challenges as well. So thank you, Vicky. I try to have the heart of God towards people and creatures. I've been trying to think about, biblically what Jesus ate when he was here. Fish is mentioned. He does eat fish, or did eat fish when he was here. I don't know if he eats fish in heaven. I don't know if there are fish to eat in heaven. But you don't hear of him eating maybe lamb for Passover, but I don't hear of him eating cows or pigs. He definitely did not eat pigs because pigs are not a kosher animal to eat. And I don't eat pig. But you hear of him eating lamb, and you hear of him eating, or at least his people ate lamb and fish. And he helped people fish. So if he had an issue with people catching fish to eat, I'm not sure he would tell them to throw their nets over the side of a boat to catch fish. So apparently he provided fish to eat. That's all I can figure. But as far as cows and pigs and birds, maybe turkey, chicken, they didn't have turkey in Bible days, did they? I don't know. I don't think they had chickens in Bible days. I don't know where all these animals originated. Maybe that's what I need to do, is look up where these animals came from. Hi, RB. It's an interesting profile picture there. Kind of stormy looking. So that would be a good study. I know he didn't eat rodents because there are definitely Torah forbiddances against eating rodents of any kind. And I'm pretty sure Jesus followed the Torah because he was a Jew on earth. Now, what God approves of and what Jesus approved of and ate might be two different things, because in the New Testament, it talks about Peter and the sheet coming down from heaven with all sorts of forbidden animals on it. And somebody, I think it was God or somebody saying, take it and eat. And Peter said, I would never do that. Oh my gosh. Kathy, I'm so sorry. I know disability does not pay much. When my ex-husband was on SSI, he got $721, and he had been getting disability for a long time. He was learning disabled, among other things that now we know he has dementia. But yeah, that's terrible. I don't like the way money is distributed. I think there should be a more even distribution of money so that nobody has to suffer. But that's a utopian thought of mine, I guess. A utopian idea of everybody having equal and everybody helping other people that don't have. And yeah, I don't understand the way the world works. I really don't. And I'm so sorry that you're struggling. And I know it's hard to live on a small income. That's why I tutor, because I can do that from home while Matthew is working, and we're both working now. But I need to push myself a little more to do more than what I've been doing, and I know that. I had to get used to the whole thing first. Yeah, I know. Me too. See, this is what people don't understand. Just because I'm not working out there now, 2 and 3 jobs, doesn't mean I haven't. I've worked jobs. I'm in my 50s. So it's not like I have not had years and years of selling insurance, doing home-based businesses with my first ex-husband, going to craft shows to make extra money, taking pictures as a photographer at Glamour Shots and JCPenney's, working fast food, about 5 different restaurants. I've worked. It's not like I've never worked before. So I know what it is to work 2 and 3 jobs. I've done it. But I'm not going to do it if I don't have to do it. And I don't have to do it because my husband is where he needs to be, getting some self-esteem and self-worth and purpose in his life. He loves what he's doing. He chooses his hours. I didn't tell him he had to work a certain amount of hours. Yeah. Yeah, you're getting to that 50 mark too. And as long as I'm working, we're barely making ends meet, but we're making ends meet. We go out once in a while. We have enough to have a couple dates a month, just small amounts of money, not large ones. I have my YouTube income that comes in from ads, of course, as anybody that monetizes videos does. And I have multiple streams of income coming in little tiny amounts. Like GoFundMe, that's only if people want to put money in there. PayPal, that's personal between people and me. That's nobody's business. Except if I make it your business. Okay. Yep, talk to you later. Love you, Vicky. Hugs, girl. Because I can. Free country, you can ask for money too if you want. If you don't want to, that's your choice. It's my choice to ask if I want. Plain and simple. People don't have to give. I have a right to ask. They have a right to refuse. First of all, we're not asking for money to pay for our house. We are asking money to get repairs on our house, which has been through a flood and has mold in it. So as far as money to pay for my house, I think there's a misunderstanding in that. And actually, even if I was asking for money to pay for my house, again, it's my right to ask for that. It's everybody's right to refuse. Do you not think that movie stars, that singers, dancers, professionals get paid and put it towards their house? Seriously. People that have mansions get paid and put money that you pay them towards their house. Evangelists get paid and put money you pay them towards their house. Anybody that works in an industry of any kind or any job in society gets paid and puts money towards their house or their car or whatever. I'm sorry you can't work. That's really sad. I know a lot of people wish they could work and can't. There'll be times when I can't work. There's been times when I can't work. Everybody's situation is, what is a MAF? What's a MAF? I don't know what a MAF is. Do I want to know what a MAF is? Is it an insult? Since I don't know what it is, and it might be an insult, I'm just going to delete it. I think you need to go and watch Video Influencers channel and some of the other YouTube channels that tell you ways to make money on YouTube. And then ask yourself how many of those people that are making money, PewDiePie or whoever, that are making the big money, that have thousands and thousands and millions of subscribers, are actually using their money for a living to pay for a house, to buy a car, to repair a house. Do you honestly think you're going to go into PewDiePie's room and tell him what he can do with his money? Go ahead and try it. See how far you get. Seriously. And since I'm not PewDiePie and I don't make thousands of dollars at what I do, I wouldn't really worry yourself about it. You can be making money online too. There's many ways to do it. You can sell things. You can give a service. You say you can't work. There's things you can do to work from home, especially if you have internet. You just got to find it. You made a video asking for people to donate money to your house payment. And I've already explained that. Okay, that's fine. Typo. Got it. And your point in bringing this up is what, Kathy? What are you wanting for a response here? What is your point of bringing this to my attention that I already know I've asked for money? And what? I've asked for money, donations, yes. GoFundMe to build my shed house, and originally to help me fix up this house. And I've also asked for money for a vehicle, which we really didn't get much of. I ended up using my money that I made and Matthew's money to buy the vehicle. So we did actually spend some of the money donated for the vehicle on the vehicle. You have Asperger's and you own a home business. Okay, good. Awesome. Are people going to come to you and tell you what to do with your money and how to pay your bills and which bills to pay and where you're going to put your money in your home business? I don't think so. If they do, are you going to listen? My husband has Asperger's too. You probably know that if you've been watching us at all. And that's why he needs to work, because he needs a sense of self. And he's young. He's 36. He can work. It's his turn to go out in the work world. I've had my years of doing that. And if I had to do it, I would, but I don't have to because I work from home. And we do fine between the two of our income to at least pay our bills. But yeah, home stuff, repairs and things, we can do little at a time with our income, but we don't have that much left over by the time we pay our house payment and stuff. And we're living on food stamps, so people have an issue with that too. But anybody that knows food bills will know that it costs a lot of money to buy food. Food is not cheap, especially healthy food. I work as hard as I'm able. And again, why is this any of your concern? Why do you think you have a need to come in and confront me about where I spend my money or if I ask for money? Why is it your concern? How is it affecting you? It's not. It doesn't directly affect you, whether I get money from donations or make the money myself. So tell me your point. You can't tell me what to do. Are you serious? You're going to tell me if I can ask for money or not? Free country, chica. I can ask for as much money as I want, and everybody else can donate or not donate, as you've probably seen. Again, what is your purpose in my room today? What are you hoping for here? Because I'm not going to change my answer no matter what you tell me. Right, and they can ask for money too. They can ask for donations from GoFundMe. That's what it's there for. Thank you, Rachel. Exactly, that too. I make money. I make money. I make videos that help people. I've made them since 2008. But even if I didn't, even if I came on here and I was an e-beggar, as I've been known to be called, again, you would be able to come in here and say what you want, but that doesn't mean you'd stop me. The only ones that are going to stop me is God and YouTube. I've said that before. Yep, exactly. I give up my time to come on and make videos or to do lives. Again, I don't think you heard me, Kathy. My goal, not that it's your business, but I'm making it your business because I choose to, because that's my right. My goal is to make at least $150 a week. I also know, since you revealed that you have Asperger's, there is no point in trying to explain my point to you. I am married to an Aspie. I know how y'all think. So, and if I might be Asperger's or autistic, I'm also not going to change my ways because you say I have to. Who are you? I don't even know you. You have no right to speak into my life as far as me doing what you want me to do just because you say to. You're nobody to me as far as a person that has rapport with me or someone I trust. I'm not saying you are a nobody. I'm saying you are nobody to me that I have to listen to. You are not a relative. You're not a friend. You're not someone that I'm married to. So you don't get to determine how I ask for money, when I ask for money, how much I ask for, or if I ask for money, or what I do with my money. That's pretty much the truth of the matter. There's many people you could also be talking to that misuse the money that they get, or that give donations and then demand them back. You can talk to those people too, but I don't think you're going to get far with any of us, because what it boils down to is we live in the US of A, free country, we can do what we want. God gives us that right, and society gives us that right. I didn't even know what the gray rock method was. Really, I didn't. I didn't know what gray rock method was. How do you figure? Did you ask me that question like a long time ago and I didn't know maybe? I'm not God. I don't know every single method that narcissists use or anybody uses. I'm limited in any information based on what I learn. I do know what it is now because I've seen videos about it. I know how people with Asperger's think in general. Yes, I do. They're very stubborn. They believe that what is in their head is the way it is, and nobody's going to change that. Thank you, Rachel. Exactly. So yes, I do know. And I've studied people with Asperger's. I have some videos about Asperger's. And gray rock is where you don't let the narcissist affect you emotionally. So they realize that their little tactics aren't working. I'm very good at handling narcissists. I've dealt with a lot of them. Okay, whatever you say. I'm entitled. And if I am entitled, again, why do you think you coming in here and saying this stuff is going to matter to me? It's not. The only thing I'm entitled to is what he gives me and allows. That's what I'm entitled to. So yes, children of God are entitled to a life that is abundant. That's what we're entitled to. And whether that's abundance and riches or abundance because we believe that we're blessed, then yeah. I said I was entitled in a video. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I make so many videos half the time I don't remember what I said. So you could be right. Maybe at that time I said I was entitled. I was probably at the end of the month too. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Today is a new day. This is a new moment. I'm a moment person. I live in the moment. I don't remember what I did yesterday, let alone 5 videos ago. Seriously, I don't. All I know is that when I pass away, my mind will finally be at peace. And I won't have to worry about any of this. And none of this will even matter to me. No, I have no clue. You're right. Thank you for finally affirming what I said. I have no clue what I said. I have no clue if I said I was entitled or what I was entitled to. I don't know the video you're talking about. So I have no idea whatsoever. You are correct. No idea. No clue. I do appreciate you talking to me, though. You and Rachel are pretty much the only ones talking. We have 14 other people lurking, some of which I know who they are, and others that I don't. But I'm glad y'all are here with me. And, oh, I didn't finish saying what I was saying before. When I went to bed last night, what? I know that nothing say to you matters. Right, exactly. Okay, well, not nothing, but some things do, but this doesn't, because I'm still going to do what I do. But you are entitled to your opinion. Your opinion is, if you don't have what you want, work harder for it. There's only so much work a person can do. Yeah, I'll post your comment there. Nothing I say to you matters. Okay, I will. Thank you for your permission. Not that I need it. I'll keep doing what I do. Thank you very much. Did you accomplish your mission you came in here to do? Do you feel better about yourself now? Does it make you feel better about your circumstances to put me down? Because Asperger's or not, you said that you're disabled and you can't work. You wish you could work, but you can't. And then you see me, who you think is not working because I'm not out there working, and you want to come in here and confront me about having a GoFundMe account or two and PayPal and other streams of income. What you do with your income and how you get your income, I don't come in your room or come to you and say, you can't do that. You can't pay that bill right now. You need to work harder. You need to do more things. I'm not saying that to you. You're saying that to me. And I am working. And I am doing what I can to pay my bills. But yes, I will have GoFundMes. And I will have donations that I ask for occasionally if I need them. I haven't asked for a donation in the longest time, like I used to. Not the way I used to. I just decided, hey, I'm going to work. I'm going to do what I can to make the money that I need and want. And yeah. Some do, RB. Some do change, but they have to come to the end of themselves, and they have to literally lose every form of narcissistic supply that they've ever had or that they have. Nobody can tell them they look good. Nobody can tell them they're talented, intelligent, whatever. They need to literally demote them before they can get away from enough of that supply to finally be reprogrammed, because that's what it is. They're almost a cult unto themselves. In fact, that'd be a good title for the next video. Narcissists, a cult unto themselves. Yeah, that's really the way it is. So again, to try to finish my sentence earlier, not that you interrupted me or anything, RB, my brain interrupted me. Last night I went to bed, cuddled with my husband, had a very peaceful sleep, and woke up this morning realizing that nothing on YouTube matters. The only time it matters is when I sit in front of this screen and turn it on. When this screen is not on, unless I have people that call me, this just poof, disappears. It's not even in my brain. When I tutor, those people, whoever that person is on that screen talking to me, is what matters. As soon as they leave, the next person matters. And that's how I live my life, from moment to moment to moment. I don't think about what I did last week, what I'm doing next year. It doesn't matter. Cannot keep jobs because you live by your own rules. Okay, interesting point. Cannot keep jobs because I get restless. I don't like being in a certain job. I don't like the thought that I'm going to die and never discover other things to do. Yeah, true. Yes, I did. I said I don't ask like I used to do, where like every video was, help us, we need money, because at the time we did. And kind people actually helped us. And we were able to at least get some walls to put up in the shed so that we could stay out there. Now we're kind of transitioning back and forth. Nah, I'm really not, but okay. You might want to go back and watch my video about what the traits of narcissism are. I don't have them, but you can think what you want. Hey, One Love, come up on panel, girlfriend. Come up on panel. Let's just not badmouth anybody by name, okay? Or even by insinuation. I just don't want to do that. Ugh. We're just having random conversations in here today, but feel free to join me if you like. I've been called the narcissist. Basically insinuated that I don't work because I don't work out there. This person in here has said that they are disabled and they can't work but wish they could work. So therefore, I'm wrong for asking for GoFundMe donations or PayPal donations because they don't do it. So I'm wrong for doing it because they don't. So I'm supposed to live according to their jurisdiction over my life, apparently. That's narcissism. You want to talk about narcissism? That's narcissism right there. Telling me what I can do with my money. Hey, girl.
I just got out of the shower.
Your little towel.
Yeah.
I'm entitled.
Genie.
Like a genie?
Yeah. Oh, am I echoing?
No.
Okay.
Not here anywhere. Anyway. I am entitled. You're right, Kathy. I'm entitled to respect. I'm entitled to kindness. I'm entitled to being treated nicely. Yep, you're right. I'm entitled. We all are. Well, most of us. Some people aren't. Some people are not entitled to good things, I suppose. Anyway, how's it going?
I'm just pushing myself through the day, trying to get myself, productive.
I see. This is my day of rest. I'm not pushing myself at all today. This is my day to chill.
Well, maybe what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to strike that sense of well-being.
Yeah, I hear you there. Music. Try music. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think I'll try a little art today, too.
I am not really sure what this person is saying. I know, Christine. I know. I think along with the physical disabilities, probably some bitterness there that's not enhancing any healing processes, most likely. I'm not sure why this person feels that their need to overly concern themselves with me and how I'm spending my money or if I'm working and where I'm working, but they apparently think so.
Everybody has opinions.
Narcissistic traits. Name them, Kathy. I'm interested. Please name them. You said entitled. Entitlement of a narcissist means being treated as something they're not, with no legitimate reason for being treated better. Like basically somebody saying, I can diagnose you, but they're not a doctor. That kind of thing. Like my ex-husband used to do. Oh, I can tell you what Doc's going to say. You don't need to take him to the doctor. He's going to say they just have some flu symptoms. And my kids almost died of pneumonia. That's a narcissist. Yes. Okay, go ahead. List them. I'm waiting. You obviously have made it your mission today to come in and confront me on my narcissism. So go for it. Why not? I'm peaceful today. It's my Sabbath, so bring it on. Whatever. I'm waiting for this big long list to come out, you know. You will never respect me. You know what? It doesn't matter because I don't know you. I might not respect you either if I did know you. Most people that come at me negatively, judging me, as the term is on YouTube, I don't respect either. So I guess we're even. So again, I will ask, like I ask everybody, why are you in my room? What are you hoping to accomplish? I'm very confused. I think people just like, oh, let's go in that room and go and start insulting this person and see how they react. I'm not going to say you're a troll because maybe you legitimately are somebody with heart problems and other issues. But I will say that you're wasting your time because I'm not going to change the way I am. I am who I am. People have tried for years of my life. Nobody's succeeded. So that's just how it is. I don't.
How long have you been streaming?
An hour and 22 minutes.
Oh, really? When did this start? This conversation.
Oh, this woman coming in. Let's see. She came in around 11. Looks like 18. Yeah, 11:18. She's been at it for almost, I don't know, however many minutes that is.
Does she have a channel with content?
I don't know. I haven't even checked that. Thanks for asking that. I have to check that out. It won't, well, it will let me go to the channel. Okay, let's see. Slowly opening. This channel doesn't have any content.
Okay, so could this person maybe make a video for you to present their case rather than in text? And
there you go.
Make the video on your own channel?
Yeah, Kathy, go make a video confronting me. That's a good idea. I mean, I didn't mind her coming in and confronting me, except that the things she's saying aren't true. And
I mean, I feel if you're going to confront somebody, you should be brave enough to do so in video format, and also do it on your own channel. And that's, agreed. I mean, then that way I think she would have more validity.
True. What do you think, Kathy, if you're still here? And don't tell me not to beg for things. I will do what I choose to do. Free country. I will ask for money if I need money. God says you have not because you ask not, or you ask amiss with the wrong intentions. I didn't ask for anything with wrong intentions. I'm still waiting for this list of narcissism.
Yeah, but it would be good if she would make a video and build, present her case, give facts as to what supports her case, and then you are actually having a conversation and discussion with a real person and not a mannequin.
Yeah. What she said, Kathy. Hi, Linda. So, yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, if I want to Slack, beg, have e-beggars, whatever, I can do that. It's my right. If that's all I did, that's still my right on YouTube, because YouTube gives you the right.
Your e-beggar comment on my video yesterday had me laughing so hard, Dee Dee.
What did I say? I don't even remember.
because you know how my ex-monster-in-law wanted the Robo vacuum cleaner and got it for $400,
Mm-hmm.
and how you were telling me that you would be telling her that she's not getting anything, you're an e-bagger or something like that.
I'll have to see that comment. I don't remember that.
It was so funny. I can't remember exactly how it fit in, but it was so hilarious.
I can be pretty funny sometimes.
I'm like,
definitely.
next time, I'm thinking, yeah, that's a good comeback. I'm an e-bagger. I don't have money for you.
Right. Yeah. I think I do remember that now. That was pretty
Okay,
funny.
Kathy, I don't actually take your comment there seriously because it is a character attack and it has no validity. You are a mannequin.
There you go. Okay. And that is One Love's view and perception and preference of answering you. Who else do you want to attack in here? You want to go for Linda or whoever? Yep. But I think what her frustration is her disability isn't paying for enough. Oh, Laura's begging delusions. We got somebody coming on, One Love. Here we go.
All right.
Oh, and it's, of course, a faceless person. Go ahead. You're on. Or not.
Did they accidentally slip off?
Apparently.
Very aggressive.
Extremely.
I remember people calling me a bully for being that aggressive with you.
Yeah.
Judy.
Yeah, they did call you that.
And I also remember a whole bunch of people backing me and bullying you.
Oh, yeah. Maybe this was one of them.
In other words, if I was a bully and I was bullying who they wanted me to bully, they were all for me.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Gang stalking, I think is what it's called, right? Or is that not?
I was the spokesperson to speak all of their hatred towards you, and they were supporting me 100%. And as soon as I recognized what I participated in and made amends, now I'm a bully and a hypocrite because I'm no longer supporting the bullying cause.
Exactly. Like a cult, basically.
Well, it is definitely, you know. See, there you go, Kathy. That's my case in point. Exhibit A. There you go.
The language,
you probably
please.
loved me when I was kicking her ass, didn't you? When I was a big bully and coming at her. Then it was okay for me to be a bully, right? But now I'm a bully because I'm not coming at her and I'm a hypocrite.
And she's coming to visit me, too. She'll get to see who I really am. Face to face, personal. And she'll see I'm the same person in person as I am on here. I'm no different.
Yep. And I'm the same person on here as I am in real life as well.
Except we'll get to enjoy it, hopefully, at a pool.
Yeah.
Where we're relaxed. Spa treatment.
Yeah.
We'll both have towels on our head then.
Yeah, right.
And swimsuits on, maybe.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to go all out for a swimsuit. I was looking at them and they were looking pretty. I don't know. You know how they look terrible on hangers?
How am I making fun of your disability? What on earth? Where did that even come from? Wow. Please do tell how you figured I was making fun of your disability. Because you're using foul language in my room, which is clearly against the rules, and I'm deleting it? I'll probably have to put this on age restriction anyway, or edit it severely.
I don't understand, Kathy. I really don't. What I do understand is that when I was bashing Dee Dee harshly, everybody was supporting me, thumbing up my video. Yeah, yeah,
Stoner, throw the stone.
get her. And then when I'm not doing it anymore, you guys are really mad at me. And now you're telling me I'm a bully.
Are you making fun of her, Kathy?
She's upset at me because I'm not. She's upset at me because I'm not going after you anymore.
Mm-hmm. Obviously.
And right now she's attacking character, which has nothing to do with the argument. So when the argument is weak, we go after character.
Yep.
When you can't stick with the argument, you go after character. Kathy's a mannequin. Now, see, this is how those that were really happy that I bullied you go after me.
Mm-hmm.
When I present the argument that she's not sticking with anything valid and she's doing character assassination now, and if I say she's just a mannequin and there's no validity, I don't take her seriously, they say that is being someone who's a bully and intimidating.
Right.
But
Kathy,
I wasn't a bully when I was coming after you, Dee Dee.
Right.
I was just saying the way it was, Dee Dee.
I'm not going to rewind my video, Kathy. That would be silly because I'm on the video. If I rewind it, I'm going to stop the video. Hello. I'll watch it later and see if what you're saying is true and has validity. But no, I'm not making fun of your disability. I work with disabled people or have worked with them. Challenged people. I don't even like saying disabled because you're not disabled. You can do something. You're not disabled. Heck, even people without arms and legs can use their face and their mouth and their eyes to communicate. So you're not disabled. There is no such thing as disabled in my book. Okay? So, no, I'm not making fun of anybody's disability. I would not do that. That's not me. You don't know my character if that's what you think. And you don't know my character, clearly.
Okay. All right, that should be fine. Good decisions. Remember that. Good decisions. All right, I'm back.
Okay.
I'm on live right now. All right.
I'm writing to my daughter to see when I need to let her doggies out.
Okay.
All right. Let's see, where are we? We heard that already.
Okay, here's what I say though. Person who says I'm a bully. It seems that the person calling me a bully is in essence being very argumentative and very much accusatory, all the very things you're accusing me of. I'm merely pointing things out to you. I understand you feel I'm a hypocrite because I will no longer go after Dee Dee as you would wish I would. I know that you would want me on your team to bash her in with words. I know you'd be behind me 100% if I were doing that right now.
Let's review something here, okay, Kathy? Here we go. You block everyone who sees what a hypocrite you are. That was directed to me. I didn't block you. Hang on for the next comment here. You addressed me about my cat. I don't have to put that up. I received what you said, that he was diabetic and he needs more love, and we've been giving him more love. And then you started with this. I don't know if you wanted pity, compassion, or what with your statement, and I do have compassion on people that have these problems, definitely. It's not my fault what income you get. I don't work for the government. I don't provide your disability or lack thereof. I'm happy you work 2 and 3 jobs. You're going to be 49 in October, you said. Great. Now you confront me, but then why are you asking for money to pay for your house? Because I can. You wish that you could work, but you can't. So that's your situation. You wish you could work, but you can't. So now you're mad because I got money and you didn't ask for any, so you didn't get any. That's what that boils down to. Yes, I asked for people to donate money. You have Asperger's and you own a home business. Okay. If you want money for your property, then work harder. I work as hard as I can. Then you're telling me what to do. Then don't ask for money. Who are you to tell me what to do? Nobody. Nobody to tell me what to do. So many hardworking people are struggling to get by. Yes, and some are getting by really well and not hardworking. What is your point there? There is none. You say that it's your goal to make 150 a week. I said at least 150 a week. I have to work up to working more hours to make more money. I don't even need to tell you how much I make a week. You can just chalk it up to I'm a very honest person. I have no problem telling what my income is. For all you know, I could be making thousands a week. But you don't need to know that because it's not your business unless I make it your business. Then you try to attack me by insinuating that me, who most people see as a narcissism expert, doesn't know what the gray rock method is. A lot of people don't till they hear what it is. That's how we get information, by learning it, researching it. Then you attack my character. You're entitled. You have no clue. I won't listen to anything. Nothing that you say matters to me. Again, that's an assumption. If it didn't matter to me, I wouldn't be listening to you talk or let you talk in here. Here we go with another character assassination. You cannot keep jobs because you live by your own rules. Everybody pretty much lives by their own rules. And no, I won't let another person control me with theirs. Unless I'm in their territory and I choose to be in that territory, then I'll let them control me with their rules. You asked for money for your house and property recently. I think you already established that fact. Why are you repeating yourself? You are totally a narcissist. So you didn't get me with the other comments. Now we're going to start labeling me, untruthfully, a narcissist. All right. So that is the character of the person in here that is attacking me now. So now y'all got to see what started all of this. Then you're telling me how much money to make. Not your call.
The only difference between her and me was I had the guts to put myself on camera and say everything she's saying to you.
Up your medication. Something. I don't know about medication, but realizing you're not my God. You don't control me.
Dee Dee.
Yeah.
She's accusing, well, she's basically giving you the rundown I did, and the only difference is she's not putting herself on camera to do it as I did.
Well, even if she did, I have a right to ask for money. YouTube encourages
no,
you
it
to
isn't
make
about
money.
that. What I'm saying is she's doing the very thing I did.
Right. Yeah. Well, many people do. I'm used to that. And like I said earlier, once I click the X, y'all all disappear. So it doesn't really matter. Unless I talk to you on the phone or make a point to connect with you, YouTube goes bye-bye. And none of this comes with me.
We're all guilty. I mean, think about it. Every single comment is a judgment. It's a judgment. Are you frozen?
Guilty.
Oh, okay. Huh?
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I'm just doing my
I thought you froze up. I'm like, or I thought you were gonna go, bet you thought I froze.
I love that. I miss that. I miss that version of her.
I know.
Ugh. Everybody's changed so much over the year. No thanks to Chris Watts. And
I'm not even gonna watch that. Whatever.
I'm not either. I don't want anything to do with that.
Me either.
Nope. I wouldn't give him the attention or any of that. None of it.
Yeah. I'm not even interested or even curious.
No, because how many times have they said, oh, this new breaking discovery has come out and it's more of the same stuff we've already heard? What's the point? What is the point?
Agree, Linda. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dee Dee, you and your special effects.
I love it. You know what it does? You should try it, because what it does is it calms you down, because you can use another sense to speak instead of always,
I know.
Yeah.
Like, talking is so tiring.
It is, and trying to explain something to somebody that refuses to see it is tiring and exhausting. That's why I refuse to do it.
And sometimes people really don't want to understand.
Well, she said she has Asperger's, and I said to her, that explains something. I'm married to somebody with Asperger's. There are times they believe they're right, and no matter what you say, they're not going to listen.
She sure has a lot of emotion, though.
Oh, they have emotion.
It's really she's really mad. She's really, really mad.
Yeah, I can see that.
She's very angry at you
for making money and asking for money.
Yes.
And not working more hours than she thinks I should work.
She's very angry.
Yep.
And she wants you to know it, and to know that how much she looks down on you.
Mm-hmm. That's clear.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's clear I don't really care, too. I'm going to do what I do.
That's clear. I know you don't like the conflict, though, Dee Dee. And, you know, but that's when it comes to other people's judgments don't define you.
Exactly. Well, I don't like the conflict, but lately I've been welcoming more of it. Because people have a right to an opinion. I'll honor opinions as long as they follow my rules of my room. But when they attack my character, or when they say, ignorant comments about, well, then you need to work more. You need to do that. Who are you? What right do you think? This is not communism, and you're not Hitler to come in and tell me what I need to do.
Yeah.
Could be, Linda.
That's a possibility. I don't think, Dee Dee, I don't think you ever claimed to be a doctor.
No.
Ever.
Didn't. No.
No, that's not factual, Kathy. You need to provide proof of that. That's an empty accusation without facts, factual proof.
Mm-hmm. And as far as making fun of anybody's heart failure, oh my gosh, never. Where did that come from? No, it won't.
That's right. It will not work. I just kind of feel, if you feel this way about someone, I don't know. I felt like in my case, when I felt the way that I did, I felt the best place for me to vent what I felt was on my own channel.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, I wasn't going to come into your house and do it. I was going to stay in my house and do it. And people were going to see my face, and they were going to know who I was. I was going to stand behind what I was saying and not hide. But I'll tell you, as soon as I made up with you, Dee Dee, I was even sent an email not to make up with you, that you were manipulative.
Yep.
And this was by someone who was claiming outwardly to be so innocent, but yet she was using me as a mouthpiece.
Mm-hmm.
But yet she could make amends with you, but I couldn't. So as soon as I made amends, which happened real naturally through us interacting through my live chat and through me seeing Matt in a video. And that's when it was solidified. And I couldn't believe that the peace that I felt when we made those amends, it felt so good. And I couldn't believe the hatred that came at me after that.
Right. I know.
I have never been hated more since I actually made amends with you. When I was being completely ugly towards you, everybody was rooting me on from beyond.
Yep, I know that well. Because of somebody I was friends with. And then when I stopped being friends with them, oh, I had tons of people in here, subscribers, and oh, we love you. We just don't want to talk to that person. At this point, it's like, you know, they can do their thing, I do my thing, whatever. I really don't care.
Right. Everybody does their own thing.
And I get to the point where I don't really have to defend myself because other people will jump in and do it for me. Because they know my character. They've been with me long enough to know who I am and who I'm not.
And I think when we get to the place, you know, where we truthfully don't even feel a tinge of anything like of reaction when somebody is attacking us, then in that moment, you know, there is no validity to at all whatsoever. I mean, as in you are not defined by another's opinion of you.
Okay, this right here is why I kind of...
No, I did not delete it, Kathy. I have it in private because I do not want to perpetuate the hate.
This is why I kind of believe she may be Asperger's, because they tend to repeat and bring up the past all the time and remind you of something you did. They love to do that.
She thinks I deleted it. And the reason I deleted it, I didn't delete it. I made it private. It still exists.
Well,
Kathy.
you took it off is what she's saying, so she can't see it anymore.
What I did,
and others can't.
Well, it would merely just perpetuate more hate for an energy that I don't have anymore.
Exactly.
I'm
That's
not
where
there
you were
anymore.
at that moment. Exactly.
Yeah. Why would I want to perpetuate that hatred?
Uh-huh.
And this person would absolutely love me if I still had that video up.
I'll be right back. I'm getting some popcorn. Literally. I'm getting some popcorn. I'm hungry. Let's see, how long do I cook this for? 145.
Oh, is it a small bag?
Say what?
Is it a small single size bag?
No, it's a regular size. Microwave.
Mine usually goes for like 3 minutes, 20 seconds.
Yeah, I just put it on popcorn. Okay, we heard that.
Okay, now that's character assassination. I can't take that seriously. That means you do not have an argument.
Right, Red Ruby, good plan. Step away from YouTube. Yeah, she's trying to divide and conquer. What you might not know about us, Kathy, is that we've both been abused in cults. So we see the tactics, and we're not going to allow you to divide us. But thanks for playing. I really don't understand what the purpose is in here. Seriously. I really don't. I really don't care.
I think she's just here to annoy and start a fight. That's, I think, what her purpose is, to start a fight.
I'm just letting her talk because nobody else was talking and I was bored. Honestly.
But I guarantee you, this person that is behind the mannequin and the text would most definitely love me if I was still attacking you.
Possibly, yeah.
Just because the way that... Wow, that's so funny. Okay, Kathy, you're the one hiding behind a mannequin, and you're telling me I can't look at my own issues?
I think she's directing that to me.
Oh, okay. Sometimes I get confused when I'm just reading what comes up. I don't see the context.
Yeah, that's still you, KG, not me. I look at my own issues all the time. Heck, I broadcast them all over YouTube. Not sure what you mean by that one. I can't look at my own issues. That's funny. That's all I do is look at my issues. Then when I do that, people say, oh, you talk too much about yourself. You're too focused on yourself. So I can't win for losing. You don't want to look at your own issues because people accuse you of being narcissistic. But if you don't talk about your issues, then you don't look at your own issues. There's no winning with you people. Seriously. We're both narcissists. Well, then we should get along very well. I can't wait to meet her. Yep, still you. Well, there is a very fine line between Asperger and narcissism, by the way, y'all. If you look up Asperger's and narcissism, you'll see. They do like to project a lot, I think.
I think that she might be, and I don't know this for sure because I don't know her, but I think that she might be frustrated with her own life. And I think that she's struggling, and that she believes that you shouldn't ask for help and that you should do it on your own, and she resents that in you.
Mm-hmm. True, Angela.
That's okay, Kathy. I understand. That's all right. That's no problem.
I think this is that nasty kettle corn I hate. Ugh. I'll be back.
Kathy, you're just a mannequin. You're not even real to me. You're a mannequin. And even if you were real, I don't think I would care if you didn't have respect for me. Your opinion doesn't matter to me. I don't think it has any validity. Now, if you did have an actual argument, I would most definitely take those points into consideration. But so far, you've only managed to spew a bunch of character assassination, which means that you do not really have an argument.
I really don't need your respect, Kathy. You're not the type of character that I would want respect from anyway. I wouldn't hook up closely with you because you're negative. I don't like being around negative people.
I don't know what there is to deflect, Kathy. Okay, wait, stop. Let's stop here and stay on track. Narcs deflect like we do, right? So, Kathy, please, when you make an accusation or you present a point of view, now what you need to do is support that point of view with an argument that supports it. Give us some evidence of deflecting.
Good point, Angela. I always do sleep soundly. And what I don't understand, Kathy, is if you have heart problems, why are you on YouTube? And why are you riling yourself up?
Why would you want to be having an argument?
Yeah, why are you riling yourself up? I wouldn't think that's good for somebody with heart failure.
Not at all.
I think you'd stay away from stress. I would if it was me. YouTube would be the last place I came to. I'll be back in a minute. I accidentally made kettle corn, and I don't like kettle corn.
Oh, yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, I don't like sweet popcorn. I want my popcorn to taste like popcorn.
Salty.
Yeah. Savory, as they say.
Buttery. Mmm.
Oh, one love, Lisa. Matthew found me another cat treat today. Somebody put it out around the corner. It's almost brand new.
For the cats?
Yeah.
How cool is that?
I think they're going to love it. He came back, like, he left for work, and then he comes coming in, and he scared the heck out of me. I'm like, way to scare me. He's like, I just wanted to show you what I got around the corner. He scared the heck out of me because I wasn't expecting him to just barge through the door like that.
You know, it seems like you're getting blessings left and right, just falling right out of the sky.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not worrying about any of this stuff. Yeah, true, Linda.
I don't understand how that okay, I asked her for some to support her statement that we deflect, and then she goes on to something else.
She just keeps attacking, finding new angles.
That's why I'm saying there is no argument here at all.
She's going to run out of angles pretty soon. She's tried all the other ones and nothing's working.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Just get bored and leave the room, I guess. I'm eating popcorn. That's all I know. The only Om I know is like meditation. Om. Yeah. We don't do that in here.
And then you focus on the vibration.
Oh, you're an old woman with no self-esteem.
Okay. Oh, okay. Coming from a mannequin who can't show her face while she cuts everybody down.
Yep.
Yeah, I have no self-esteem, but she's a mannequin. It is what it is. Honestly, Dee Dee, this is a futile discussion. I really think it is. I don't care to have a discussion with this person because they're just here to start a fight.
Yeah, it's just going in circles.
Circular reasoning, never ever. It's not a seek to understand or to bring peace between us. It's an attack.
No, and I've asked several times, what are you hoping to accomplish? Why did you come in here? What is your purpose? No answer. Nothing.
That's why I would rather not acknowledge her any further. I mean, you can, but I'm not going to, because unless we're here to seek to understand one another and come to a peaceful resolution to whatever the problem is, there's no point.
I agree. Okay, so somebody else, what else do you want to talk about? At the beginning of the video, I showed some books that I'm thinking of going to start doing some video readings on.
Okay.
And I said, anybody that wants to could kind of tell me which one they wanted me to do. You can go back and watch like the first part of it, because I talked about what each book is about. But that's one of them. Of course, this one.
That's the one I'm rooting for, because I'm still working on setting boundaries in my life. And crazy makers. Oh my goodness. Oh, is there any way we can read them all at once?
I know, right?
Oh my gosh, scary close. Oh no.
Yeah. I know, they're all good. I'm like, I don't know where to begin. I like them all.
No, yeah, that's true, Angela.
Yeah. Very true. Hi, Mommy Mars. Kathy,
Hi,
another thing you might want to realize is you're very outnumbered in my room, because I have way more lovers than haters that come in here. They're not going to jump on your bandwagon with you. They're really not.
Excellent move, in my opinion, Angela.
Yeah.
I got some very disappointing news today, which I can't go into detail on. However, I think one of the biggest and hardest things for me is when my heart is breaking for someone else and I can't help them, and learning to know that all you can do is just do what you can do that's within your control, but you can't control others. You know what I mean, Dee Dee? And it's so hard when you can see how others' interactions, how it becomes a whole. This has nothing to do with YouTube whatsoever. But my thing was, my heart was breaking for somebody else, and and I thought there was an injustice, and what do I do? And do I even get involved? No, I shouldn't, because I got to respect the autonomy of all parties involved. You know, I'm like having to like literally struggle with myself on this. It's like, oh, so all I can do is actually be there for the other person, and which is my part. And then whether the other people come together and are there is on them. You know what I'm talking? And I know it makes absolutely no sense what I'm talking about, but the thing is, I can't control other people, and they have their own autonomy. Like, I can know I think there's a right way of doing things, but I gotta let go.
Yep, we all do. Language of letting go, girlfriend. Go watch my video.
I think that's been like the theme of my life, letting go.
Everybody.
Let it be. I know, hey, Angela, it does look good. I almost want to throw in a movie, too.
This is good enough for me for a movie. Aladdin about did me in yesterday with all the stinking violence in it. Ugh.
Oh, I think did I comment on that video, Dee Dee?
I don't know.
Because I know I was watching it, and there's some of them that I watched where I didn't comment.
About Disney?
I watched them, and I know you were talking about Aladdin. You were talking about, did you guys go to the theater for that?
No, we watched it in our little theater in the house.
Oh, your own theater. Okay.
Yeah. I know, I'm about to brew me some coffee.
I'm drinking coffee.
I can't drink it till I brew it, so you might have to hold on again. Take over the room. It's all good.
No, I wish my phone was like one of those phones that never ran out of a charge.
I'm on a laptop.
Oh.
It's plugged in.
Wait. Let me see what that says. Don't take it off yet. Yeah, I understand where she's coming from there. I do the same thing. But the problem is, in my case, I got a little brutal. And not only that, it was just complete bashing. I don't know.
She's standing up for justice. She's having a fit that you're not dressed. Wow.
Well, because, wait, is she serious?
I don't know. I have no idea anymore.
I don't know, Kathy. I guess because as soon as I got online and I saw Dee Dee was here, I got out of the shower and she asked me to come on, so I can't get dressed while I'm on camera. That would get you some ratings, Dee Dee.
Yeah, don't do that. It's not that kind of room.
Dee Dee would be like, "That's it, Lisa. You are blocked. That is inappropriate behavior for this room."
That's down the hall to the left.
Oh, I got to get the fan on me.
That's Molly Golightly's room, probably.
I don't even think Molly Golightly would like that.
No, but she sells pictures of herself like that, so that's why I said that. That's funny.
Oh, boy.
It's kind of a low blow there, Kathy, because we can't tell if you're dressed or not.
Well, it's a mannequin.
Wow. Okay.
No, she's really not here to want to have a real discussion and to be able to come at peace with one another. She just wants to attack.
I know. But I have to honestly say, at least she was talking. There weren't many people talking other than her and Rachel. Originally, before you came. Ay.
No way. Angela, how did...
On her channel?
Really?
My goodness.
Okay, Kathy, I understand that that is your opinion.
It's just not a popular one. Most people don't agree.
Even if most people did agree, I wouldn't agree.
Right.
Believe you me, I know what my faults are. I have to face myself every single day, and I work on it.
Mm-hmm. Huh? Deleted what? I'm confused.
I am too.
Oh my. Okay.
Oh, okay, I get it. I get it now.
Yikes. Gotcha.
Sometimes I'm a little slow, Angela. That's the Dory in me.
The Dory in you?
Yeah, from Finding Nemo.
I figured that.
And I just adore Dory. I really do. She's one of my favorites.
Me too.
Yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres did great with that character.
I love Ellen. Do you remember when the shark was there and wanting to eat her, and she's like, "You own a diet. You own a diet."
Yeah.
I was like, I love that Dory.
Actually, people are having a real conversation with us right now. We're talking about Dory, a movie that was very fun and pleasant. Yeah. Nobody wants to have negative conversations with you.
I really like Ellen's energy too. And I just love, she totally infused Dory with her sense of humor from beyond.
I love her humor. Oh my gosh. I used to watch her years ago. It's always hysterically funny.
Exactly. I love people like that can make me laugh until, I don't know, that is like a natural antidepressant immediately.
Did you see the guy on America's Got Talent? Oh my gosh. He was doing movie imitations. He was a riot. I don't know if you're on Facebook, but if you are, I need to add you so you can see what I post on Facebook, because that's where you post stuff.
I am on Facebook.
Okay.
And only my friends can see what I post.
Right. Well, I know I'm your friend, so I can see what you post.
Yes.
Computer is so stinking slow today. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Mommy Mars. Yeah, positive energy room. Try to be anyway. Sometimes it goes off the beaten path, but for the most part, I try to keep it positive. I see you now. Oh, you have a couple of them on there.
No, I don't. What are you talking about?
Oh, maybe it was just somebody that resembled you.
Well, maybe. Wait, no, I do have another one. It's just one I can't even remember how to get into it.
Okay, so I said hi on your Facebook.
Okay.
It's in a private message, so I think you got to add me or something. I don't know.
I think you're right.
Unless I'm in the wrong one. Who knows?
I don't know. Wait. It is my picture that's here on my profile. Here is the same picture that I have on Facebook.
Okay.
That's how you're going to know.
Okay. No problem, Kathy. I need $9,600 to fully pay off my house. And in the next 2 years, I hopefully will have it fully paid off. But if not, I'll take any donations anybody wants to give me through my GoFundMe account or PayPal. There you go. You know what the Bible says? Agree with your adversary quickly while he be on the way with you. I just agreed with my adversary. He begged.
Because otherwise you'll exhaust yourself running in circles trying to argue with someone who doesn't want to understand you anyways.
Uh-huh. Now they can go back to whoever sent them, if anybody sent them, or go back to their little lair, whatever it is. And
why would somebody send a mannequin?
Because that's how they do it. It says YouTube.
Yeah, but that's not a very solid front.
I agree. Home of the funny firm. Not you, Kathy. Just in general, YouTube. I mean, if you're part of it, you're part of it, but. Mm-hmm. Angela's going back to sleep.
Yeah, she didn't get good rest. I still got all that. I got the achiness from my surgery. Doc says 2 more months, and I'm fighting it, trying not to take any of the pain meds at all. I'm talking about the Flexerol I didn't even take.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Kathy, why don't you just recognize you only have control over yourself? Don't donate.
Right. Thank you, Rachel.
Rachel. She loves e-baggers.
It's funny. Another thing, Kathy, people hated it when people donated to Molly Golightly, and look at where she is now. You gonna go in there and tell her she can't have money and she can't ask for money? She can't sell her naked pictures of herself? She can't sell her merch? Go for it. Tell her.
I don't really think Molly's gonna give a hoot.
And make sure you tell her she should be working outside the home too.
Yeah. Okay? And don't forget to attack her physical attributes.
Right. Yeah, and make sure you tell her that, the reason why you're doing this.
Tell her that Dee Dee sent you. It was a referral.
Right, exactly. Go try your little tactics somewhere else, because they're not working here. They're not going to.
I mean, honestly, Kathy, what Dee Dee does doesn't have any effect on you, so what do you care?
Exactly. It's what I said. Am I paying your bills? Are you married to me? No. I'm married to Matthew. I ain't married to Kathy.
The bottom line is, Dee, she just don't like you, darn it.
No, she just doesn't. Her law.
No. And she's here to yell it from the rooftops.
Yeah. She's going to make sure we get that straight.
Yeah. And you know what? She's a mannequin, so her face is on and her hair is combed.
Yeah, no towel there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I get a little sarcastic with myself. I can't help it. It's just my personality.
I do too.
So is Ellen DeGeneres. She's a sarcastic soul.
Yeah.
It's probably why I love her. And then when people attack you and you got good comebacks, then they call you a bully.
Exactly.
How dare you have a witty comeback to me, you bully? How dare you? not let me just attack you, and how dare you come back at me with something that, I don't know, put me in my place.
Yep. Right. Exactly.
You bully.
Mm-hmm.
Just forget the fact that I came in here and I'm attacking you and provoking you first.
We're psycho. No, you're fine, Rachel. You're fine.
Oh, you can't find the $sign on your phone, Mommy?
Okay, Kathy, you've made your point.
She'll pay her own way no matter how the money comes to her.
Mm-hmm. That's how I'm still here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rachel, we're loving it. I'm surprised Kathy's working alone today, though. Where are all the other trolls? Usually I'd have a room full by now.
Kathy seems pretty powerful on her own, mannequin and all.
So she thinks.
Well, she is comic relief.
Mm-hmm. That's about it.
Oh, you're such a bully. You said I'm comic relief. You bully.
You sound like an old lady, Lisa.
You drunk. You're such a bully. Oh.
Are you doing impersonations now, too?
I don't know. I don't know what she looks like. She's just a mannequin. I got to infuse her with a personality through her words. True. I'm kind of getting an idea of her personality by how she attacks.
Oh, gotcha. I guess whatever works. That's funny.
What is SAHM? I know it stands for something.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Oh. Now watch out, Mommy. You're making her think, and you might be accused of being a bully. If you bring up a good point, be careful now. You want to cross that line.
Hey, watch the language.
Boy, did I get her mad. Look at that. I struck a chord. Woo! Baby. Of course. And I'm not afraid of you either, mannequin head.
Oh, boy.
I'm not afraid of you. Like, really, woman? Like, when did I try to scare you?
Actually, now I have to hide her on the channel because she broke one of my rules, which is no foul language in here.
There you go. Woo, woo.
And she did it several times. Unlike you, One Love, who only said it one time. She kept on saying it, so.
What did I say?
I can't remember. It was way back when. I just ignored it and said, eh.
You mean I said something in here?
Oh, yes.
Today?
It wasn't an F word or anything.
I don't remember what I said.
I don't know. I'll have to rewind it and tell you. Probably A, you know what? Like she just did. Yeah. Yes, you said the A word. Because you said,
I did?
Yeah, you said, yeah, you loved me when I was something my A.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I said bashing.
Whatever you said, the A word.
Bashing you, huh?
Yeah, you said when you were something my A.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I just ignored it because I let it go the first time, but yeah. Because some of it I can just edit out, and I will. I'll go back and watch it and edit it. Stay at home,
the
Mom.
whole chat disappears when you do that, right?
Does it?
Yep.
That's wow.
That's how people know you edit, is if your whole chat's gone.
I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me that.
And then they can say, oh, you edited things out and took it out of context.
Yeah. It's not allowed in my room though, because my students come in here occasionally.
Yeah. And I yeah.
It's in the rules. It's not like I just made it up now. It's in the rules.
Let's put it this way. I wasn't doing it in a way in which I was attacking anybody. That's probably why you let it slide, but it's still not appropriate. But
right.
What she just said was an outright attack, like with brutal force.
Right, and Matthew has been on me about, well, you let this person get away with it, but then you block the other person, and yeah. So I'm trying to be consistent with not allowing things that are against the rules, which makes sense.
Yeah, but sometimes there's also the thing where you have to take the individual thing into to deciding things, because nothing can be straight across the board.
Well,
sometimes things are, well, like in my case, I mean, I wasn't attacking anybody, but boy, I didn't even realize I said that. And I'm not a regular swearer. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That person just gets to you after a while.
Well, I didn't like the fact that she was
character assassinating.
Well, no, not character assassinating. I just knew that she would have very much loved me if I was against you. And I think that's hypocritical.
Right.
Like, it's okay for me to be a bully if I'm against you, and then I don't even know how you turn me into a bully when I'm not against you. I don't, it's totally confusing me.
I agree. It is confusing.
You cannot reason with people like that. And because you can't reason with them and you try to reason with them, they get intimidated and then say you're a bully when you're trying to reason.
Exactly.
And the intimidation that they feel has something to do with the fact that they cannot reason.
Well, and if she has Asperger's, it's probably hard for her to reason. And you're just going to go in circles with it over and over and over again. That's usually how I know if somebody has autism or Asperger's, because you try to have a conversation with them and it goes on and on and on and on, and circle, 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 and you feel like you get nowhere.
Wow, I wonder if John has that.
Who's John? Oh, I know who you're talking. He might. That could be why you're
seriously. I can't reason with. He really doesn't understand me. Seriously, he does. He tells me I speak in riddles, and I'm not. I'm like really trying to break it down.
Yeah, I understand. It's how it was with my first ex-husband. Now he's diagnosed narcissistic, but not Asperger's per se. But he was never tested. Matthew's been tested, and Matthew is definitely Asperger's. There's no doubt about that. You can tell just looking at Matthew, the flat affect. He doesn't hardly smile. He always has kind of a serious look on his face. He's been doing better. He's been kind of forcing himself to learn how to do that. But to an Aspie, a lot of them have that very flat look, like they don't emote.
My ex-husband told me that he felt flat. And that it wasn't always that way. That happened to him when he turned 19, I think. That he all of a sudden one day woke up and felt flat, where he used to be animated and creative, and that all went away.
Wow. Brain thing, maybe?
I don't know. That's what he thought. He thought he had a tumor because his whole personality changed.
Yeah. Different parts of the brain are affected different ways like that, yeah.
And so he really loved being with me because I was all this animated energy, and he said he had a lot of fun with me.
Yep. Of course. That's how it is. We attract them.
Yeah. That's really hard, though. If this person does have that, then they can't help it.
Right. They still got to follow my room rules.
Yeah, they still got to follow them. But what I'm saying is, and another thing is, this person has a right to their opinions, and that's their autonomy. And that's about all it is. Isn't, well, it's just an opinion to me. And that person can have their opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to attack that person for having an opinion.
And I can do what I want in my lifetime, whether I want to raise money or spend money or save money or pay my bills or live in a box.
Yeah, and that's your autonomy. That's your autonomy, Dee Dee.
Exactly. And narcissists love to try to take that from you. I mean, when you find yourself saying, how dare they, you're dealing with somebody that has narcissistic traits. Plain and simple. Because they're violating your boundary of being an individual. Like you said, autonomy. Individuation.
And I also have to let other people, even people that hate me, it doesn't matter. That's their autonomy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to take them personally.
I'm not either, but I was going to respond to her if she had an issue, but it just kept being the same thing over and over and over again. After a while, it's like, God, come up with new material already.
Well, there was no support for the statements made. So there were a lot of accusations with no support for that particular accusation.
And no rise.
In other words, this is what I think of you, and this is why. And then, like you said, but you said there's no reason. The reasoning is hard.
Right, and then somebody coming up to you and saying, "You need to go work more. You go do this." Who are you? I don't even know you. You don't have a name, a face. You're a person on a computer.
And what
I don't know.
How in the world, when you come at someone like that, is that going to want the other person to even not feel, well, first of all, you feel disrespected, so it's not exactly breaking the ice, John.
Right. I just think it's ignorance to me. Not so much disrespect. I didn't feel disrespected. I just felt like, who the heck are you?
When you say who are you, that's like somebody's coming at you and like, who are you to tell me this or that? Where if somebody's like reasoning with you, kind of like Shimmer Soul, how she expresses her feelings. It's in a very reasonable way, a calm demeanor, and it's not somebody that's attacking you, so you're more open to listen.
Well, at least Tanya. I don't know about the other ones. I don't really know the other ones that well. But the host, yes. Tanya, I don't know. I think Tanya's great. But, I mean, Crystal, I'm not sure because I don't really know Crystal that well. But she's always been nice to me, like in the past when she was in my room. But she's got, the protectors. They may not be so kind and nice. I haven't come up with
I don't even know all her alters. I just know the ones that I seen. And what I'm saying is that the way that she conversed was in a gentle way. And it doesn't put anybody on defense. And then it actually is conducive to people understanding one another.
Yeah, Kathy could learn some things from hanging out with Shimmer.
Yeah.
For real.
Very judgy. Yep. Just like I was in that one video. You're right, Mommy.
I mean, you can tell people whatever you want to flip and tell them. But if I don't know you, you haven't built up a rapport with me, I don't trust you, I'm not going to listen to you unless I want to. And I'm stubborn and rebellious. So tell me to do something. I'll tell you, heck with you. I ain't going to do it. Because that's me. So,
yeah.
I'm a
Here comes the lip gloss.
Yeah. My lips are getting dry. I know. I'm waiting for Lee to send me some more. I'm an e-beggar. Where's my lip gloss, Lee? I talked to her last night. I love Lee. She's funny. Oh, my goodness. So what's your plan for the rest of the day? I'm going to sit and do absolutely nothing and expect everybody to donate to my GoFundMe account.
That's right. We're putting it out there.
Send me some money to my PayPal. I'm going to go collect my super chat money right now.
Well, I'm kind of just going with the flow Dee Dee, like I do every day. I know what I would like to accomplish. I don't know if it's going to get accomplished, but some things will get accomplished. In other words, I write up a list and then I get some of it done, might not get all of it done, or I might get more than that done. But I would like to do some straightening, house cleaning, so to speak.
Yeah.
And then
gee, hi.
artwork.
Hi, G. Marie.
Hi, G. I might go live. I don't know. If something hits me where I want to talk.
Yeah.
You know how that happens? All of a sudden you feel inspired to go live and whoa, you got stuff to say and whammo,
Yeah.
you got a discussion and
That
whoa,
happened.
it's fun.
That happened about 2 hours and 30 minutes ago for me.
Yeah.
I've been here since then, yamming at somebody or listening to somebody yammer at me, I guess. Now I'm feeling inspired to go make a roast.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
I'm going to eat a roast with some carrots. I want a roast. Eat it early so I can burn off.
I feel like going out to eat. I don't think that's gonna happen. But then again, we have a coupon for those Kingsford ribs, which are really good. Have you ever tried those?
I don't think so.
They're delicious, and we got like $2 coupons off on each package. And I'm thinking maybe we'll do that. I don't know. Who knows what's gonna happen with this day, Dee Dee?
Right. Only God.
Only God knows. And God keeps telling me just chill out, relax. Everything's happening as it should. Trust me, I have a plan.
Well, there's a Bible verse for that too. Man makes the plan, but the Lord brings them to pass.
The how is always in God's hands. The how.
How?
Like, ask and you shall receive. Well, the how it comes about just may be very different than you ever imagined, and it might be even way better than you ever imagined.
Usually is when he's in charge and I'm not.
Yeah, I know when I'm getting in the way, life gets real messy.
Yeah. Me too. I know. Yeah, this all started with me showing books and writing in my journal. And then Kathy came in and the rest is history. 2 hours later, we got 20 people in the room.
She was disgusted with you. That's just all it is. She was mad.
Yeah. Probably won't even remember her name by the next few days.
I don't know. I'll never forget that mannequin face. It must be nice to always look good.
I've already forgotten it. Oh, no, I know which one that was. The one kind of looking off to the side.
Yeah. Beautiful hair. Beautiful makeup job on that mannequin.
All right. So anybody got another topic you want to talk about? Anything? What do you want to discuss? Chit to chat. That is what we do in these live stream chat rooms.
I don't even know how you did that. When you did that all day live, I don't even know how in the heck you did that. That would take major energy. Oh man, alive!
I pushed myself. Those last few hours were grueling. It was like, oh, I'm gonna die. I can't do it.
People don't realize that's hard work. So
well, at one point, I think Matthew took over. I think at one point, possibly. I can't remember.
It still is. It is hard work. People don't realize that. When you're entertaining them, it is hard work.
Yeah, because you're talking the whole entire time. You're staying engaged out here while you're doing whatever over here, but remembering that they're there watching you. And yeah, it's exhausting. I hit the bed that night and I was gone. I was absolutely gone. But it helps if you like the people you're talking to. Like if you have a rapport with them and you kind of know their lives because they've come in and talked to you. And, then it's just like talking to friends or hanging with friends. And it's not too bad. But it was very tiring. It's a very tiring process for sure.
But I even get tired with my friends too, where you have to like recharge,
Yeah, for real. For sure. Now it's all quiet in here. Nobody's saying anything. Again. Bring in a troll and the party begins.
I don't know.
Or a hater or stalker or whatever.
That's why it's like, it's such a paradox. It's like people say they want peace, but then they love when people attack.
They love the drama.
They like the attack. I mean, like they feed off of it.
I think that's one thing I have to thank past relationships for, is that I really don't react like I used to. I don't really get that upset over it. I'll answer the question. I'll laugh about it. I'll get sarcastic, like you were saying. But I'm not going to let you get under my skin to where I'm like, oh my gosh, do I do that? I don't second guess
I know
myself.
what you mean. Your emotions don't get hijacked. Mine don't anymore either.
Yeah. I don't, I don't know. I don't let it control my whole thought for the rest of the day and worry about it. Like, I know a lot of people, I had a lot of friends that if anybody said anything about their clothes or anything, the whole rest of the day they're like, do I wear it like that? Oh my gosh, did I have that on? I'm like, who the flip cares? Seriously. So you had your underwear on backwards on the outside of your pants. Oh well, laugh it off and move on. Homesteading. I'm not really sure exactly what homesteading is. I used to watch videos on it and I can't remember now.
There's supposed to be plots of land where you can go for free to put your campers and all that kind of stuff. I forget. I don't know. Is that the homesteading? Is that what you're talking about? There's supposed to be plots of land set aside just for that. For all of us people that just want to just get off of, what do they call that?
The grid.
Yeah.
Off the grid. Off grid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mommy Mars is kind of doing that, traveling around with the RV, isn't she?
She's so. I really would love to do that, actually.
Matthew and I want to do that. I said if I live long enough, I am like in my 50s, so you're gonna have to start saving up now for some kind of trailer or RV.
I keep driving past that one that's for sale. It is one of those really big ones. Well, to me, it's really big.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't even imagine having the gas money to be able to fuel that thing up, let alone haul the car from behind.
Keep talking. I'm going to put my low stuff.
I think it would be expensive for gas.
A kind cow donated this to us. A rump roast.
It's from their rump.
It's from the rump. It's delicious when you cook it.
Are you putting it in your slow cooker?
I'm putting in a steamer.
Ooh. Moisten up that rump.
It's going to steam all day long.
It's going to smell so good at your house.
It is.
Oh, my goodness. Now you're making me want to make a roast.
Oh, there you go. I helped you make your decision. Got you on your diet.
I get dressed and I'll comb my hair and I'm going to put my face on and go to the store.
There you go.
Move myself through my day. And remember to say thank you for all the goodness around me and try to not let my mind go into places that won't serve me.
Yeah, thank you for that, because I'm supposed to have a thankfulness video.
There you go. Yeah, this is the day, Dee Dee.
Yep, this is the day. This is the day. This is the Sabbath day. Okay, so this is my steamer. It's got little holes in, and it's like a layered thing. Put the veggies up here, the meat down there, and then there's water that you plug in, and it steams it all day long.
How cool is that?
So I gotta find the base to it though. I can't find it. It'll be cool if I can find it.
How long does it take for it to cook?
I don't know. It'll take hours because it's a big roast.
Oh, I just love the aroma that goes through the house. So do the dogs.
I know, me too. I love it. Just gotta find the base to it so I can actually plug it in and use it. So give me a minute. I'll be back. It's all about me. Well, if I can't find it, I might have to just cook it in the oven. Oh, here it is. Yay. This is what the other part of it looks like. It looks like that.
Okay.
The metal thing is what heats up to cook it. And then it's got this thing that goes with it. You fill this part up with water up to the top here. And then you put this on it. And then you put your container that I just showed you on it. And then there's this rim. There's one that goes on here.
Right.
Put your plastic container, another rim, the other plastic container, and a lid. And then you plug it in. And you turn it on here. It's a rival cooker. And I turn it on, well, for 30 or 60 minutes, I mean. And then you just keep turning it on until it's cooked.
I have never in my life seen one of those.
I love this thing. It's from my ex-husband. It's the one good thing I got from him. I kept it.
Yeah.
My second ex, the Indian dude, the Indian Mexican, he thought he was taking it. I said, you can take whatever you want. I'm keeping the rival.
That's right. I know when I split from my ex, I just told him he could have everything, basically. I just, all the electronics, stereo equipment, it didn't matter to me.
Yeah.
When I first moved into the apartment, I didn't even have a TV on purpose. Because I'm like, what do I need a TV for? If you want to watch something, I can watch it on my laptop.
Yeah.
But it seemed like everybody that would come over would be like, well, where's the TV? And I'd be like, well, we could talk.
Yeah, that's a lost art form.
Yeah, I wanted to sit around and we, be social and we could talk. I really enjoyed not having it in my house.
Yeah.
It was a completely different feel.
Yeah.
My house felt so peaceful and and just doing so much other stuff besides watching TV. It was like I was so big into the art and I was creating a lot of pictures at that point.
What kind of art do you do?
It's abstract and I do art through feeling.
Oh.
So I end up making pictures within pictures within pictures, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah. That's neat.
Very fun.
I don't think I've ever seen any of your artwork.
Well, girlfriend, I gotta at some point put a book together because I am like amazed at the stuff that has come out of it. It's like, wow, look at that.
Huh.
In other words, I don't have a picture in mind when I start. It's all through feeling and it's therapeutic because you're able to get your emotions and everything out onto paper.
Yeah. Awesome.
And then it turns into something beautiful.
Right. I think that's great.
And it was like, I don't know, what was it, back in 2000 and maybe 10, somewhere around there. I remember a therapist telling me to do that. That I should draw my feelings, artistically express my feelings through art. And I'm like, how do you do that? And then one day when I was going through, the flood, I decided that was a good time to really start.
Yeah, definitely.
That seemed like when the pictures really evolved, like so much more than ever before because the feelings were so intense.
Awesome.
I think when I first moved into the apartment when there was no TV, the feelings and all that I was getting out had to do with me being apart from the ex. You know what I mean? Like coming into my own, being in my own place for the first time that I got myself. Dee Dee, that was huge. I never had gotten a place on my own before.
Wow.
Because we were together when we were young, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It was the weirdest feeling ever. It's like, wow, I got this place on my own. I'm decorating it the way I like it.
Yes. And then you get hooked up with a guy again and you miss those days.
Oh, I know.
That's why I told Matthew when I designed that bedroom in the house, I'm like, I'm making it me. This is my spot. I'm gonna do it my way.
You gotta claim your part of something that's you.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was with my ex, man, he wouldn't let me have any of me in that house, except he gave me, I think, our bedroom and the master bathroom. I'm like, this isn't right. I wanna have more of me around this house, you know, but I couldn't. So all those years, everything was him, you know. I wasn't allowed to express myself artistically because he felt like he was the only one that could be the artist in the house. I wasn't allowed to be an artist.
Wow. He was an artist?
Yeah, he still is an artist, even though he's flat. It's the weirdest combination. He spends more time setting up his studio than actually creating.
Wow.
So it's more of an organizing thing. Mm-hmm. But when he finally gets into the zone, which is really hard for him to do, he is like absolutely amazing.
Wow. Did you see the movie Big Eyes?
No.
Okay, you need to watch the movie and then go watch my videos on it.
Big Eyes.
Big Eyes.
Where do I find that movie?
On YouTube, I'm pretty sure. And if you can't find the movie, just watch my videos on it because I have clips from the movie on it that I do commentary on.
Movie review. Did you just do this?
No, this was a while ago. It's a movie review. I'll see if I can find it and send it to you.
Oh, okay. Because I did watch. Oh, woman, I did watch that. The Kitties, that cult. The one you told me about that you sent me the link to the Kitties.
Kitties.
Or the kittens.
I'm trying to remember which one you're talking.
That guy. It was like.
Oh yeah. The Arab.
Was like so weird. It was so weird. And somebody made a comment. And it was funny because I was thinking the same thing before I read this comment about how it's more like Islam Playboy Mansion.
Yeah, it is. Well, it is, and that's what it was. And he got arrested. Oh. He's no longer doing it. And I think the cult disbanded. I don't think it exists anymore. But there's the link for the Big Eyes movie. It's a trailer. So you go watch the trailer and maybe you'll be able to find it from there. I don't know. But Mommy Mars was saying you should do a live while doing your artwork.
I have to get like a you're right, Mommy. I will do that. And I need to get something that holds the camera where it's aimed at me and it will be able to you'll be able to see what I'm doing.
Yeah, Mommy Mars, you did. That's true.
I mean, I would love to do that. In fact, I'm trying to think who I just watched. I think I posted it on my community page. What's her name? She's so awesome. She did a drawing and she did it to Riders on the Storm. That's the Moody Blues, I believe. But anyways, she was drawing to music, which is a feeling. And it was, I'm like, how is she? It was so well done because you had the perfect angle and you could see the stroke she was doing. And as it was like coming together, I would love to be able to do something like that.
Did you see that one little Chinese girl that draws incredible, like 3D looking paints, fishes and birds and oh my gosh. If I can find it, I'm going to get it for you also because oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like this.
I feel so inspired by people that do that kind of stuff. Art inspires me. When I see other people doing art, I feel inspired to do art.
Mm-hmm. She paints koi fish, if you know what a koi fish is.
No, I don't.
She paints all kinds of stuff, but she's a little kid, little kid. Little Chinese artist girl. There she is right there. Yeah, this one. I'm gonna give this to you. Hold on. You guys, if you haven't seen this little girl, you need to see her. It will blow your mind. Although I do have some questions when I watch it. Number one, she looks like she may have Down syndrome, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm almost positive she does. But oh my gosh, I'm just gonna let me see if I can get it on my phone and just show you like a clip, because I won't get striked if I just do a quick clip of it. Let's see, the little Chinese.
Do you know how to share your screen so you can put it on the screen?
No, how do you do it?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. I am so slow.
Yeah, I don't.
On StreamYard, we are able. It says share screen, and I don't know how to put it in another box so that like you can actually play a video on screen.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. I think we got to give it permission.
Yeah, I'm trying it. It's not making sense to me.
Me
Screen
either.
sharing. Modal not canceled. What? I don't know. Anyway, thank God for phones.
Yeah, I know. We're just gonna go old school here.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. It's called the Little Chinese Artist Girl. There it is. It popped right up. I think I've been watching it in the past. She's like a genius of painting. Absolutely unreal. This girl right here. Okay, hold on.
Oh, look at her go. Oh, I love it.
I'm not really sure what these things in between that she's doing are.
She's doing artistic, well, she's just being free. What do they call it? Techniques, but she's being just free
Freelance.
and going with whatever feels good. She feels her strokes. I can totally tell.
And this I never understood with the watermelon. I don't get it. Oh, wow, she made the circle with the water.
Yeah.
So when I saw the other video, somebody must have clipped parts out. That's why I didn't understand it. Now it makes sense. Yeah, she's absolutely amazing. I'm going to skip through a little bit so I don't get striked or whatever for recording a whole stinking video. Yeah, she's the youngest kid. I mean, absolutely.
She is totally in the zone.
Come on. She's like tapping
is that beautiful?
To make the snow.
Look at that.
It's unreal. Absolutely unreal. So when you were talking art, I'm like, oh, I wonder if she knows about this one. And then there's like those. Have you ever seen, I don't know if it's on Hulu or Netflix, but there's something Matthew and I used to watch like religiously where these people will like pose in paintings and people will paint on their body to make them part of the painting and the background. Yes. Camouflage type painting. Oh, I love that show. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I so want to try that sometime. Who's going to be my model? Let me paint your belly button. She does not have DS. What's DS? Oh, she doesn't have it? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
But just watching that little girl doing her art, I could feel the beauty of what she felt in creating it.
I knew you'd
it's such
appreciate
an immense sense of well-being. At least that's what art brings to me, and I can feel it when I watch other people do their art.
Yeah. I'm gonna eventually be doing portrait drawings. I just gotta get some bigger paper and stuff. Like that one lady that's on YouTube or was on YouTube. I don't know if she still is or not. You know who I'm talking about? She always drew like Chris Watts and all that stuff.
No.
Oh, you never seen that? She was on True Crime too. Huh.
Maybe it's because I don't watch like any of the crime shows because they're too sensationalistic. I like to actually watch actual court cases that are really happening in court, but they're not edited or sensationalized.
Right, yeah.
In other words, you don't have any sound effects and all this other weirdness going on. You're just raw right to the case.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I understand.
I don't like all that noise.
This lady was like, she's a caricature drawing person, drawer, artist, whatever. I can't remember her name though, and I haven't seen her on YouTube because I didn't go to her channel very often, but she was quite popular for a long, long time. Maybe somebody else knows who I'm talking about. Do you guys know who that person was?
Was she somebody who did all the pictures? Like, you know how you have the people in court that draw the pictures while they're in court? Someone like that?
Well, she just did it kind of as a hobbyist, and she also, she had borderline personality disorder, I think, actually. She told everybody that. We're distracting her. Okay, Rachel. Let me know when you want to talk to me. Just email me. We'll catch up. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I can't. I wish I could remember her name. A lot of people that went into like Molly Golightly's room used to go into her room too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Molly in a long time. I haven't been watching her videos. But then again, I kind of just broke away from a lot of stuff I used to watch, you know?
Me too. I just really don't have the attention span or real desire to watch all that stuff. I try to stay with positivity as much as possible when I can.
Yeah, I really want my life to start feeling good again. And so my outer world, you know, I guess will change, you know, the more that my inner world does. I just want that sense of well-being, that thing that most of us are looking for.
Susan Bonds, that was her name. Thank you, Linda,
Susan.
and thank you, Patty.
Yeah, Susan Bonds.
Yes, her.
I know her. Okay. She's very artistic.
Yeah, she does amazing. And that she kind of inspired me to do it, but then I was going to do it on an eraser board like she does. I don't know if I'm going to do it that way or not. I love to do portraits. That's my art thing that I like to do. Absolutely love doing portraits. But I'll do other stuff. I'll draw birds and stuff. I'm not really big on coloring, although portrait drawings I do. Yeah, I guess all things. I don't like painting is what it is. I'm too lazy to paint. I will do it, but I just, like, I'm not an oil painter type person. I more or less will use, like, the tempera paints. Just yeah, I'll do that. But, like, when I painted faces, people loved my face painting because it was like a mural on their face. It wasn't like that cartoony type of face painting. I did all the little highlights and the shadowing, and they loved it. There were grown guys, these big muscle guys, do an eagle on my chest, you know. And I would paint his whole chest with this big, huge, elaborate eagle. Oh, they loved it. They absolutely loved it. I made good money there, too. Kathy, I made money face painting and body painting, too. And I didn't make apologies for taking their money either, okay?
Well, you know what? You were providing a service, Dee. And even on here, you provide a service. You provide value. You provide entertainment. People don't realize this.
Nope, they don't. They just see YouTube as a hobby.
Yeah, well, then whatever.
And for some it is, but for me it's not. This is something I take seriously, and I monetize my videos. So yeah, I can make money to pay my bills, to pay to come on here, so that people like Kathy can come and interrogate me. So be happy, Kathy, that I take your money, okay?
Well, you
Or
know
else you
what?
wouldn't have had an audience today.
I don't think I'll ever make money from monetizing. I mean, my goodness, I'm only at like $13.54.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how people make money with monetizing videos.
Well, I've been doing it for years. That's the only reason I do. I didn't just start. I started in 2008. So
yeah,
that's different. I've been at it
I
a
mean, I
long
think it'll
time.
be a year before I'll get to $100.
Well, just keep on talking about current events. That'll get you up there, because that's what people like, is just hearing about the news and all that. See, I don't like any of that stuff.
No, see,
So
I don't want to do that.
I don't
I want
either.
to talk about things that are get us thinking, and that's not really popular.
Also, look in the
Thought-provoking
trending
subjects.
area. Look in the trending area and try to base your videos on that too.
That's just gonna just make it hard for me to feel creative if I'm like trying to look for something. It has to come from within me,
I know
and
what you
that's
mean.
yeah. And so if I don't make any money, well, then I don't make any money. But it'll mess with my creativity if I'm trying to make money.
It makes sense. I see what you're saying.
I want to be as raw and authentic as possible.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it's not, people are mistaken if they think you're getting rich on YouTube.
I know. Well, some people are. I mean, PewDiePie. He's
Is
pretty
he
rich.
still around?
Yeah. He's on D Live though.
Well, then he's not around. He left. He jumped ship, probably because it's hard to make money with
I don't know. Let me see if
monetizing.
he is. PewDiePie. He's probably still on here. Let me see when his last video was that he made. Oh, he's got 101 million subscribers.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of subscribers.
4 days ago. I bet he's making money, Kathy. Bet he's making money. He's making big money. And he's making all little video cartoony stuff. If you don't like videos, you better get in there and tell him to stop making that money on his video channel. Tell him that's wrong. He shouldn't be making videos to make money. Go out and get a job. What the heck's wrong with you, PewDiePie? You e-beggar. And don't you dare have a GoFundMe account, PewDiePie, either, while you're at it. Because Kathy says so. You're not allowed.
Honestly, I think that you do better on YouTube if people donate to a PayPal account, because of the fact that they take your money on the super chats.
I agree. That's right.
And the monetizing is just pennies. And most people don't watch the ads, so you don't really get anything.
And I don't really put ads on mine, extra ads. Once in a while, I'll remember to do it, but I'm so ditzy-brained, I forget to even monetize with ads. I just monetize. I figure they'll stick them in where they want.
Well, they do actually, because I don't decide where ads go, and they have to.
But
I just found out that they actually do review your videos even when you don't ask.
Oh yeah.
I didn't ask on the last couple, and they just automatically monetized it after they kind of held it back for a little bit.
They will, and I watched the video influencers channel and the other video channel that's for YouTube. They teach you how to make money on YouTube. Ooh. Anyway, they do that. They want you to make money because they make money on YouTube, because money makes the world go round. Anyway, they teach you about what to say, what not to say, how much cursing is allowed before they'll demonetize your videos, what types of videos should go where. I mean, they tell you all the nitty-gritty in-between stuff that you need to know to be a good YouTube person, good YouTube creator. And one of the things they do is, when you make videos, there are people that sit there all day and watch your videos to see, are they cussing too much? Are they doing, explicit things in their video? Is this allowed? Is it too far? They do all that before they even allow you to work with their advertisers, because they got money to lose in the matter. If they put something explicit on a channel and the advertiser says, heck no, we're not touching that with a 10-foot pole, and some of them will touch it, but some won't, then you're out. You're not going to even get that video monetized. I guarantee it. People think YouTube is like it used to be where nobody really ran it. The internet, nobody owns the internet, so you can just post whatever you want. It's not like that anymore, people.
Nope.
It's not
like that.
So, Kathy, you have an issue with me making money. Guess what? YouTube doesn't have an issue with it. So guess who wins? Ding, ding, ding. YouTube. Yeah. Andy.
Well, she also doesn't like that you ask for money.
Oh, well, YouTube tells you to. Yeah. You know what they tell you to say at the end of your videos if you want to, be popular YouTuber? Make sure you say, if you like this video, please like, share, and pass it around to all your friends. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And
the subscribe button and the bell.
And subscribe and ring the bell. Yes, every single video of anybody that's anybody on here, Kathy, you might want to go and watch some more besides just Delusion Dispeller, who you seem to be very obsessed with. And you'll see that everybody does it. So, and yes, there's even people on here that take the money and run with it in the wrong direction. You might want to go pay them a visit too. You know, the ones that make all the money and then go spend it on stupid stuff like ordering things off of wish.com or whatever. I'm not saying it's bad to do that, but I'm talking about using your money to just spend on junk, okay?
Well, and you know what? In the end, it's autonomy. People can spend their money however they want to, unless whoever is donating money specifically states like you do.
Exactly.
They'll specifically state, hey, could you use it for this or could you use it for that? Otherwise, it's totally at your own discretion.
Yeah, and when I say, oh, well, if you donate money to this, it's going to be put for that, that's not me telling you, oh, donate to me to pay for my house. It's me letting you know, when you donate the money, this is where I'm putting it. Whole different ball game than what you're talking about, Kathy. So, yeah. Anyways.
But yeah, I mean, I think inevitably, I'd love to have a very successful YouTube channel, and I'd love to be able to make money at what I love to do. And so I'm trying to do that as naturally as possible, where it doesn't interfere with my creative juices if I get too focused on the technicalities behind it. You know what I'm talking about?
I know, Miss Melancholy. I know you will. All the details. Gotta make sure we do the details.
Well, no, I don't want to over focus on those.
I know, that's what I'm
creative.
saying. That's what I'm saying. You get caught up in it, though.
Yeah, so I'm like trying to just say it'll happen naturally, and when I'm ready to have a light bulb moment, it'll happen.
Right. Here we go. Here's Miss Mystery back again. Yippee yahoo. Well, I'm tired. I don't want to play in your playground, Miss Mystery. Sorry. You'll see. It didn't pop up yet on StreamYard, I don't think. You will see. Give it a minute. I need to get back into my YouTube page, too, so I can take care of that little issue, the little situation.
A situation combination?
Yeah. Basically, the comment was, you need to pay for your own house. I will pay for whatever I want to pay for and not pay for whatever I want to pay for.
Okay, so I take it that person is not donating to your cause.
Apparently not.
And that is their right.
Exactly. Wouldn't want them to feel obligated anyway. See, there we go. You need to pay for your own home. Says who? Who are you, bully?
She's
so it's the same person. It's probably the same person under a different name. Although I did you can come back in, Kathy, and be who you were before. And if you're not Kathy, apparently you all are related in some way.
Oh, too funny.
It never ends, I swear.
I love the comedy relief.
You need to go pay for your own home and not worry about what I'm paying for. How about that?
Yeah, bubblehead.
Jeez.
Gosh, that one doesn't even have a face. Not a name or a face.
Of course not.
And they come in like attack dogs.
And no channel, most likely.
Yeah, check the channel. Is there any content? I highly doubt it. Find out when it was created. There. Find out the date of the channel was created.
Okay. This channel doesn't have any content.
Okay, check the date of creation.
How do you do that? From the
you go to About Me, the About tab.
Yeah, there is none.
Okay, definitely not legit.
Nope.
That person should, well, it's your channel, but I wouldn't even waste my time with that person. There's no.
Yeah, I think from now on I'm going to check channels. And if it's not legitimate, I'm just going to hide them and not deal with them.
Yeah, that's not legit.
Because if you don't have the decency to have a face or a name and be a human, why bother?
Or even a creation date.
Something. Ay, ay, ay. Unreal. They can get 50 zillion more names. I really hope YouTube cracks down on that.
Oh, man, I want to wake up one morning and have YouTube have it where every single one of these weirdos, their real name shows up and everything. And then they're completely embarrassed because all their comments that they left all over YouTube, littering their weirdness, their name is next to them.
Is that what they're planning on doing?
I don't know. I don't know. I would love it if they did that.
We want a YouTube utopia, you and I.
I would love all these people that are hiding to be exposed.
Yeah, me too. Or if YouTube would just make it so that you can't get 50 zillion other names.
If they had to show their face and actually who they were, I guarantee you they wouldn't behave like this.
Possibly not, or they're just jerks that would still behave that way.
Well, then fine. At least they would be, we would know who we were dealing with.
Fine. I'll send them to your channel to harass you. I don't want them on mine. Name or face or not.
What I'm saying is people that want to be that way, that show their face, at least there's a person behind it.
Yeah.
It's what I'm saying is it's so much easier to attack people when you don't have to take responsibility or be accountable for your actions because they're hiding.
Yeah, exactly. What are we doing the rest of our day? I'm making a roast.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get dressed and get beautiful and feel good and do art. And I'm thinking of making my house smell good too with food aroma.
Sounds good. And I'm going to decide which of these books I want to read and go and try to find my How to Break Your Addiction to a Person book too, because that's around somewhere.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing.
Maybe you can even do where you're doing like all of the fun books at one time. It's just you're doing a video. You know how have you ever read 3 books at once? I do that.
Oh yes, I do all the time, or used to before.
Yeah.
Like read little bits and pieces.
Mm-hmm.
What the?
That's what I mean. People like that can only do that because they don't have to be accountable for what they're doing.
That's crazy.
Do you get what I'm saying, Dee Dee?
I do love bananas, though. Yeah, I know. I love bananas. It's kind of cute how they made it like all one picture.
Well, potassium is really good for you, you know.
It is. It's very good for you. Oh, craziness.
Mommy.
What'd she say?
Look at the eyeballs. She's like, whoa. The eyeballs on that face with the eyebrows going straight across. Like, oh boy. There you go. There's that. Yeah, right on.
Craziness. People got nothing better to do than come and harass me. What a sad, sad, lonely life.
Well, and like I said, they don't have to be accountable because nobody knows who they are. So they don't have to face the consequences for being on attack.
Exactly. And this is what I care about that. Da-dee-da-dee-da, just like so much bird doo-doo behind them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Craziness. Okay, well, I think I'm going to go do something fruitful with my day.
Yeah,
hey, Mommy Mars.
I think I'm gonna get some clothes on and get this towel off my head.
Okay. Hey, Mommy Mars. If you ever want to call me, write me, email me, and we'll talk on the phone.
Who are you talking to, Mommy?
Mommy Mars.
All right.
Well, you can call me.
Yeah, I just got to get my button gear, and I really want to do some art today because after watching that little girl, I was feeling the joy.
Mm-hmm. No problem. I understand. Go feel your joy.
I'm gonna feel my joy.
Do something too.
Yeah, feel joyful because when you feel joyful, it will, then you'll have a good impact on others.
Yep, exactly.
So I'm
All
gonna
right.
feel joyful today.
Love y'all. Whoever's here, whoever's lurking, whoever's stalking, streaming me, or whatever the heck y'all are doing. Have a good day. Shabbat Shalom. It is Sabbath day, everybody. Have a peaceful, joyful Sabbath day. Peace from me and joy from her.
Yes! Peace and joy.
See ya. God bless. Bye.
Bye.